Yeah. What's up? It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. And we back, man. You already know what time it is, man. Coach Malachi and this BIH, man. Hey, man, y'all check it out, though, man. We're going to have a good show. I just literally sat down, man. Just got back from the gym. Man. It is what it is. We're going to have a good one. We're going to have a good one today. As a matter of fact, why am I getting feedback? Let me see something. Why am I getting, sound like I'm getting feedback or something. Hold on. Let me change my settings. I think I know what it is. Audio. Let's do that. Okay, cool. I think that's it. All right, let's get everybody that's in the chat, man, a round of applause, man. We're going to have a good one, boy. We know we're going to have a good one. Yeah, man, you already know, man. Coach Malachi Williams is here, the prince of pissing people off. True Media Today USA Boxing, the prince of pissing people off. This is what we do over here. We piss them off. We piss them off and leave. My job is to piss them off and leave. When you got people who are emotionally reactive, you can just pretty much, what I call it, what we call it down here in Florida, we call it, use old push button ass nigga. It's very easy to push these dudes buttons. It don't take much. All it takes is just for them to see you on sight. You know what I mean? I swear to God, if I see that nigga, dog, I just get an attitude all day, dog. If I just see him, if I look at the nigga, if I see if he, well, sir, you don't like him, why do you go to his channel? I don't know. I'm addicted to the channel. True. Just don't like the nigga. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, but I be getting all kind of messages. I'm like, man, I don't. A lot of them I don't even respond because it just be so many. It be so many. You know what I mean? Like, man, I can't respond to this shit. It's just too many goddamn messages I be receiving now. Anyways, man, let's get into this show, man. Shout out to SWAT Jones in the building. Hey, okay. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Hey, okay. L. Harvey, man. Larry Lopez, what's happening? Hey, okay. Man, shout out to, matter of fact, let me hit everybody with the OJ Jew, man. OJ the Jew, man. Everybody get the OJ Jew, man. Everybody get OJ Jew, man. OJ the Jew, man. Have y'all ever heard this guy, OJ the Juice, man? He was a rapper. He's a rapper. He used to rap under Gucci Man back in the day. I used to just make mockery of this dude because the way he talked. Like, man, this whole country, this nigga super country. You get what I'm saying? And then the nigga rubbed off on me, and I just started mocking him so much that I just started, hey, okay. That's OJ Jew, man. Hey, shout out to Cyrus. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Cyrus. What's going on, Jamie? What's going on? Luke Cage. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. Let's get into the show. Let's get Halim in the building. Teach. What's going on, brother? You know what I mean? Let's get into the show, man. It is what it is, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me see something. Let me see something, guys. I'm trying to, where is my doggone? Where's my main man at? Okay. Hold on, because I had something I wanted to pull up and show you guys. But I guess we'll get to it. Let's get into the show, though. Where's my, okay, here we go. Let's get into the show. Let's do this. Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Will this fight outsell the Paul versus Fury pay-per-view fight that happened about a week and a half ago, right? Not last weekend, but the weekend before last. Good news is they do have a press conference. I'm hearing they're having 2 press conferences, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday. So that's a good thing. They do need that. We'll see what the press conference is going to be like. Will it be some beef, animosity, some trash talking? Who knows what it's going to be like? Will it be that? Will somebody end up getting slapped? Hey, I say this time and time again, the Canelo-Caleb Plant fight, you know what sold our fight? To be honest with you, what sold our fight is Caleb, the press conference. Caleb Plant, Canelo pushed Caleb Plant. Like, yo, Puto, what's happening? Pushed him. And then Caleb Plant had his hands behind his back. Then Caleb Plant came back up, walked up, he slapped Canelo with his fingertips. Canelo rolled with it. Then Canelo came back, caught him with a 2-piece, cut him. I think the left slap that Canelo caught him with, because Caleb Plant had glasses on, cut him. cut him up on his right eye, cut up on his right eye. Then he came back over the top. I was like, man, hey, now you know Canelo a counterpuncher. I say, man, Caleb Plant should have saw that coming, man. You know the man, the counterpuncher, man. He wait for you to throw so he can, you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. You got to watch out for them counterpunches, boy. Them counterpunches, that's all they want. But as soon as you throw, boy, that's all. I want you to throw. As soon as you throw, I got something for your candy ass. Here you go. I say news of Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia fight announcement comes with a twist, with a promotional twist. You know, from a promotional standpoint, we do know, guys, that you know, they did. Stephen Espinosa did do a press, not a press conference, but he did an interview with Fight Hub TV, and he said that they're going to primarily be promoting on TikTok and stuff like that. I do understand why. It's very, very funny. I was telling my cousin this. My cousin is a casual. My cousin is 30. Now he's 32 years old. And you know, he asked me, he said, you going to the fight? I said, I don't know. I said, I was planning on, I said, I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm gonna go to this fight or not, because it's in Vegas. And then it depends. I think it depends. It depends on how much pull does Golden Boy have as it relate to the promotions and stuff like that. Cause you know, I got, you know, there's a no-fly zone on me with the PBC. PBC don't fuck with me, and that's fine. And I really don't fuck with them, so I can get 2 fucks, to be honest with you. And I'm not willing to do what certain guys are willing to do in order to get press credentials. That shit ain't happening. Not with Coach Malachi. I'm a man. I stand I'm on too. It's cool. But I'll let you guys know if I'm going to that fight or not. But if I don't go to the fight, I'm gonna do a fight party at my cousin's house. So we're gonna do a fight party. He's a casual. Now my cousin, this is the one that betted $100 on Rolly Romero. He the one betted $100 on Big Rolo. I told him, I said, listen, man, cuz Tank gonna knock this dude out. Rolly Romero is a judo wrestler. He's a judo wrestler. He doesn't know how to box. You know what I mean? He loads up on his shots, telegraph his punches. He reaches with the front hand and the back end. And you know what I mean? I'm telling you, he lost his last fight and they robbed the guy, gave it to him. And no, man, he said, cuz I don't know, man. Cuz you sure? Man, Rolly Romero, man, I don't know, man. He been talking to Goodwin, man. I saw him on Instagram and he very confident. I say, cuz he just selling the fight, cuz. He just selling the fight. So if I don't go to the fight, I'm going to be doing a fight party at his house. I will be in Texas. Wednesday. Wednesday, I will be in Texas, flying into the Lone Star State. We'll be in Texas, you know what I mean, to nephew's training camp. So I will be there. And then we will be in LA on the 3rd week of March. Yay, West, y'all. Looking forward to that West Coast trip, man. I'm looking forward to the West Coast trip. I ain't been to the West, you know what I mean? I ain't been to the West. How long? When the last time I've been to the West Coast? Well, I've been to LA actually. Let's see. I ain't been to Cali in since 2015. Yeah, since 2015, about 8 years. It's been 8 years, so I'm looking forward to that trip. Looking forward to hitting the Lone Star State in a couple of days. We'll be going live from there, and I'm looking forward to the West, y'all. You know what I mean? Now, Gervonta Davis did break the news via Twitter that his press conference with Ryan Garcia will happen on Wednesday as well as Thursday. Now that rumors have come out that Jake Paul and Tommy Fury sold over 750,000 pay-per-view buys. As a matter of fact, let me hit up Slick Rick right quick, see what he found out. Shit. Yeah, I meant to hit him up about that. Hold on, let me hit up Slick Rick. Let me hit up my main man. Let me hit Slick Rick up. Let me hit him up right quick. See can I get Slick Rick on, man. See can I get Slick Rick? You know Slick Rick, boy, they hate Slick Rick now. They hate Slick Rick. Whoever Wakanda don't like, I like. Whoever Wakanda like, I don't like. It's very simple with me. Let's see. Hold on. Let me hit him up right quick. Anyway, we're gonna find out. Only time will tell if this Ryan Garcia fight and Tank Davis fight, will it outsell the Jake Paul and Tommy Fury fight?
What's going on, buddy? What's going on?
Hey man, Slick Rick, let me ask you a quick question, man. You heard anything from the Jake Paul, Tommy Fury numbers, pay-per-view numbers?
Yeah. I'm verifying them, but it did very low 600s in America, and it did almost.
Rick, you went out.
Over there.
You want to say it again?
Between the two of them, it did in the low 6s here.
Okay.
And it did almost it did like in the high threes over there in the UK.
Wow, so it did.
But you got to go by US. The US did in the low 60s. It did tremendous.
Hey, I mean that ain't bad. Okay, all right. Okay, now that's not bad. So between the US and the UK, they did almost $1 million.
Yep.
So you said you're verifying it though, right? You trying to confirm it some more?
Oh no, I got it. I got it for a fact.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I'll talk to you later, Rick.
Bye-bye.
All right. So Rick said that the numbers he got, it did in the low 60s in America, and then in the UK it did 300. It did in the low 300s. Jake Paul, Tommy Fury. So I want to see if I want to see if Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, let's see what they do. Let's see the numbers that they do. You get what I'm saying? What they can do right here, what they can do right here in America. So again, I'm gonna tell you why I think that Stephen Espinosa is primarily want to promote on TikTok, because Ryan Garcia has the strong TikTok fan base. Ryan Garcia has the long fan base. So he has a strong fan base on social media. Now, Tank had a fan base on Instagram, but on TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that, Ryan Garcia got that on lock. So what I'm thinking is this. He's banking on Ryan Garcia's social media appeal in order to help sell this fight. So you have fighters over here. You have fighters over here. And you have fighters over here. Shit, I thought they did. So that's almost 900,000. That's 900,000 worldwide. That's a little over 900,000 worldwide they did. So you have fighters over here that, that's supposed to be stars, superstars. That's what we be hearing, right? What we be hearing from what do we be hearing from Wakanda? My fighter's a star. He's a superstar and all that stuff there, right? I'm like, okay, cool. He's a superstar. All right, cool. So these superstars, I want to see which American superstar is going to be able to outdo the Jake Paul. How many superstars that are real boxers can outdo Jake Paul? I don't want to hear anything about, oh man, that's different. He got social media fans. Them ain't real boxing fans. Well, guess what? Stephen Espinosa is trying to convert those same guys who you say that are not real boxing fans, they're casuals. He's trying to convert that fan base. Every boxer in America should be trying to convert that fan base. They should be. You know what I mean? And these guys over here, they don't get it. These guys over here, they don't get it. They don't get it at all. You get what I'm saying? And they charge $50. They charge $50 for that pay-per-view. I paid $49.99 for that pay-per-view. That's what I paid. True. That's what I paid. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It is what it is. Shout out to Bruce Gas. Bruce, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Bruce Gas. So we gonna see what's up. We gonna see what's up. We gonna see if it's gonna barbecue a meal do. Anyways, how many pay-per-views you guys think this will sell? As a matter of fact, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll right quick. How many pay-per-views you think this fight will sell, guys? Hold on. Let's do a quick poll. Let me go ahead and set a poll up right quick. What y'all think it's gonna do? What y'all think Tank and Ryan's gonna do? Tank versus Ryan pay-per-view total. Hold on. All right, hold on, guys. I'm setting it up right now. Want to make sure, because I know this thing be tripping. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I'm gonna do a poll. I want to see what you guys say. Okay. Hold on, guys. Somebody just sent the cash out. How many pay-per-views will Tank versus Ryan sell? Okay, somebody just sent the cash out. Shout out to Ruben Allen. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, cash app on your boy. He said thanks. Thanks for the info, coach. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that, Ruben. Let's see how many you think they'll sell, and let's do a. Hold on, wait. I think I. You know what? I think I clicked the wrong one. Did I click the wrong one? Yeah, I clicked the wrong one, dog. No, I clicked the wrong one. Hold on, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. Let's close that right quick. Let's see. Let's go here. Start a poll. All right, cool. So let's paste it right there. Paste. Let's do. So where you want to start at? You guys, where y'all want to start at? Do you guys want to start between? Where you want to start at? Do you want to start between? Where y'all want to start at? Between. All right, I tell you what. This is what we're gonna do. Fuck it. We're gonna do between. We'll start high since these guys are superstars. Since these guys are superstars, you know that's what they think. Since they superstars, we're gonna start high. We're gonna say 750 between 750K, 750K through 1 mil. Okay. All right. We'll do that. Then we'll go 500K. 500K. Between 500K and we'll say 700. No, we'll say 750K to a mil, 500K to anywhere from 500 to 700. We'll do that. 500 to 749. We'll do that. 500K, 749K. I got you. Let's see. Hold on now it's not asking. Hold on. No, let me shrink this. Cause it's not allowing me to. I'm trying to make this poll. I'm trying to, man, what the hell? It's not allowing me to. Okay, cool. Start a poll. Paste. It's on. Okay, let's add options. Okay, I'm trying to add options right here. Guys. It didn't want me. It didn't want to allow me to add options. Okay, so we said 750. We said, hey, I got the super chat. Coming up. So we got 750, 750K to a mil. They superstars though. That's what Blue Blood Sports TV say, right? Superstar boxer. They superstars, huh? Okay, we gonna find out. All right, superstars. Okay, 749K. Then we're gonna do 250. We'll do 250K. 250K to, we'll say 250. I'm gonna give it some wiggle room. 250 to about 499. That's what we'll do. 499. And then we'll do less than 200. We'll do less than 250. We'll do that. Less than 250. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm gonna do? Nah. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do 300. We're gonna do 300, between 300 and 499, 250 or less. We'll do that. 250, 250K or less. That's what we'll do. All right. I put the poll up. Shout out to Philly Irish. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy. He say Tank versus Ryan will fall apart. Watch. You think so? I don't know about that, man. You think it'll fall apart, Philly Irish? Why you say that, fam? Why you say that? Hey, let's open up the phone lines. Phone lines open, man. Let's open up. Hold on. Before we open up the phone lines, I want to open up the phone lines right now. But before we open it up, you already know what time of TI is, man. Before I open up the phone lines, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior. You know, before I thank God, before I thank Jesus, before I thank Allah, before I thank Moses, before I thank Abraham, before I thank Lot, before I thank Dios, before I thank any other deity on the planet Earth, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior, Mr. Al Heyman.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man, you always gotta thank your Lord and Savior. Now, you know what I noticed any other fight in a promotional company or even in UFC, they thank God first. We saw the lovely fight between John Jones and dude named Cyril. I forgot the dude name Cyril. John Jones made the man tap out in like 5 seconds. Made him tap out in 5 seconds. And John Jones say, now, before I say anything, I got to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I say now, I say I need to get in contact with John Jones. I say, John, let me tell you something now. If you had that, I say in the UFC, you can thank Jesus and you can thank God and any other deity over there, right? But let me tell you something. But if you had that PBC contract, you would not be allowed to thank Jesus. You would have to thank Al Heyman first. You get what I'm saying? Thank him for waking you up this morning. Thank him for the breath you breathe. Thank him for the food that you're eating. Thank him for allowing you to have legs to walk. Thank him for allowing you to have arms. Like you would have had to do that first. So I think that, you know what I mean? I think John Jones should be thankful and happy that he has an opportunity to thank his God. Because, boy, let me tell you something, boy. Over here, boy, we know how they do it over here.
True.
We know how they do it over here, boy. Nigga be shaking, hey, bud, hey, over here, nigga be shaking like booty meat over here. Now we got to get rid of the ops, just in case there's any ops that think the old boy done went soft. Guess what? This what the hell Coach Malachi Williams think about your way.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
Y'all know me. I'm team fuck the other side. I give a fuck about another nigga feelings, man. Shit, I tell a nigga to leave quick. Nigga, leave, like yourself, don't come back. I don't beg for no subscribers, nigga. I'm good at what I do. Shit, I'm good at what I do, boy. We gonna be at 20,000 in a minute, so it is what it is. Now, as a matter of fact, let me drop the phone line. Let me drop the phone lines, man. Hey, let's get the lights up too. How many lights we got? Yeah, we gotta get the lights up. We got almost 300 in here. We're gonna have about 400 in here today. We're gonna have about 400 in here today, maybe a little bit more. We got 97 likes. We got to get the likes up to 200. We got to get 200 is always the first threshold. Let's get those likes up first. But let me drop the phone lines 530-494-9636. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a good move. Now this is a gambit. This is a gambit. Jake Paul is different from, of course, Tank Davis. He's way different from him. But Jake Paul is a marketing genius. Jake Paul pretty much markets himself. And he has a connection with his fan base. He does all types of, he connects with his fans. He gives away all types of prizes. Like from a marketing standpoint, these fighters can learn a lot. And I told you guys, a lot of you old crusty niggas, you know what I mean? Y'all got to know how to adapt. Like me, like me. You know what I mean? Like I'm almost 50, but I use a lot of social media all the time. I know how to use it to make money. I know how to use social media to make money, and I have a marketing background. You get what I'm saying? And I tell you guys this here. Like this here's he's not alive anymore. This is one of my mentors, one of his books I love reading. I call him a mentor. I don't know him personally, but Jim Rohn passed away. Like Jim Rohn right here, this guy right here, man, is a sales genius. This is Tony Robbins' mentor. And this book right here, as a matter of fact, The Power of Ambition. I'm like, you know what I mean? The Power of Ambition is a mug, man. His Power of Ambition is a mug. One of my favorite books. One of my favorite books by Jim Rohn, Mr. Jim Rohn. You know what I mean? And I got a couple of marketing books. Let's see what else I got right here. Yeah. I got a whole lot of books. I got a whole lot of books, man. So Jim Rohn, man, that's one of the people I really, really rock with. I really like him. You know what I mean? I learned a lot from that guy. This is how I'm able to grow like something like a boxing stuff like that channel. You know what I mean? Without D-Rod getting on other people's waves and offending a lot of people in the process. And those same people who you offend, they'll support the hell out of you. Like for real, they will support the hell out of you for real. I'm a perfect example of that. They're gonna support you. If they hate you, they're really gonna support you. Believe that. If they hate you, they really gonna support you. I hate that nigga. But guess what? They're gonna watch me every goddamn day. Now, Ryan Garcia, on the other hand, guys, King Rye, he's a different animal. King Rye is more engaged with his fan base. King Rye is more in the Jake Paul vein. He's more Jake Paulish. You know what I mean? He's not as animated as Jake Paul, of course. King Rye is a little bit more sensitive. Jake Paul can take the criticism. He doesn't care. Jake Paul doesn't care what the boxing world thinks about him. Fact of the matter is, nobody in the boxing world can outsell Jake Paul.
True, true, true.
Nobody in the boxing world can outsell Jake Paul. You know, outside of I'm saying in the U.S. I don't like to count Canelo because Canelo is born, he's a Mexican. He's born in Mexico. Canelo is a Mexican. So I'm talking about American-born. I know Canelo fights over here in America, but I'm talking about an American-born fighter. There's not an American-born fighter that outsell Jake Paul. It's just as simple as that. They don't. You know what I mean? They don't have the endorsements that he have. They don't make the kind of money that he have, right? So now, what I think that fighters need to do, this is what I'm thinking. It's just me. Now, this is the marketer in me. You guys got to understand. I'm speaking strictly marketing. How to target. You know, how to catch your targeted audience. Understand the pulse of what's going on in the sport. Understand the pulse of the fans. A lot of these fighters, they don't get it. A lot of these fighters, they just don't get it. What you say, boxing analysis, Ellie Sackback said more than 4 million pay-per-views. Now, of course, now Ellie Sackback, this is the same guy that lied and said that Tank Davis did 400,000 pay-per-view buys with Hector Garcia. So you know not to never believe nothing like this. This is probably one of he shines Tank's, you know what, very, very good. You know, anything dealing with the PBC, he's shining real good. When you get around Tank, 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 I'm gonna tell you something, man. I tell people all the time, Tank, you hit real hard, Tank. You hit hard. Like I tell people all the time, if you was to get in the ring with the Mike Tyson, I think you would have knocked Mike Tyson out, Tank. I really believe that. You would have knocked him out. Tank be sitting, even Tank know the nigga be capping. Tank be like, man, that nigga here, boy. Tank don't even be agree with half of that shit he said. He be like, oh man, no, I don't know, man, Mike more. No, Tank, just think about it. Like he's convincing Tank. He's convincing Tank that he would have knocked out a prime Mike. Yeah, you would have knocked him out. Like, I really believe that, Tank. Like, I tell people all the time, like, because I heard you're knocking out heavyweights. I'm like, oh my Lord, dog, please take the knee pads off, sir. Take the knee pads off. Leave the KY jelly at home. Take the knee pads off and leave the KY jelly at home. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, coach? This is Miguel Charco, also known as El Noni.
Miguel Charco, talk to me, fam. Talk to me. Alemani, talk to me. Es un placer conocerlo, mi hermano.
Hey, same thing, man. Just one, I have a few thoughts and ideas. There's always this, I feel like Ryan or boxing fans are going to be around the 200, and then like the, like all the social media fans probably going to be in the 80K range, bringing it up to maybe like 275, 315K. That's just my thoughts on that. So I also have another.
Do you think? Al, do you think that they can? This is the thing, because Ryan Garcia has never done a pay-per-view before, so
no,
it's different from Jake Paul. Jake Paul has done pay-per-views before, and this guy is really, really a marketing genius. Shout out to Lisa Bells in the chat. This guy really, really knows how to market, and he knows how to tap into people who hate him to get them to buy his pay-per-views and talk about them, and he knows how to tap into people who love him. Like, I really love his genius as it relates to that, and he can speak when he gets in front of a camera. So I think those guys are going to have to be able to speak. They got to, Tank and Ryan going to have to sell this fight, basically what I'm trying to say. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel Ryan used to have a bigger boxing fan base, but once he started doing most of the like social media stuff, he lost a lot of boxing fans. And I know that a lot of fans that I know that are hardcore boxing fans want him to get back up there when, like, how he used to be fighting everybody, and then like all his mental problems happen. Like a lot of people lost respect for that, and they do see him as a less of a fighter now and more of like a social media icon and stuff like that. So I think it got unbalanced, but I think with this Tank fight, if he does win, I believe he might edge him out by a little bit, not by a lot, but it's super 50-50. If he does, that would give him a little more credibility as he used to when he started boxing.
All right, man. Listen, man. Shout out to Al, man. Salute to you, fam. Thank you so much, brother, for calling to the show. Salute.
All right,
Yes, sir. Yeah, but you know what? On the flip side of that, Ryan Garcia gained a whole lot of casual fans as well. So, and remember, the Jake Paul fan base is a casual fan base. So my thing is, this is what I'm saying. I think that they're gonna have to. Ryan Garcia is gonna have to show another side of him to sell this fight. Like, for me, what I want to see attitude. I want to see, look here, man, Tank, man. Look here, man. Bro, like, you said all kind of, ooh, boy, I be saying all kind of shit, boy. Hey, look here, boy, I'm gonna tell you something, boy. I will make this an East Coast, West Coast beef. I will make this an East Coast, West Coast beef. Like, I would talk about Baltimore like a dog. Like, this what I would do. This what I'm telling you. Like, I'm dead serious. I would get under Tank's skin, and I'll make Tank respond back, and I'll make this an East Coast, West Coast beef, for real. Call what's your name, where you calling from?
Corey from Texas.
Corey from Texas, talk to me, fam. Your phone sound kind of muffled, but...
Doesn't sound muffled still. Let me fix it. How it sound now?
You sound a whole lot better.
All right, cool. This is my prediction, Coach, real quick. I'm going to go 490-some thousand in the U.S.
That'll be good.
And overseas, exactly. And overseas, including Canada, UK, and Europe, and wherever else they buy boxing, Russia, whatever. Let's say a worldwide total of 800,000. And I know the UK pounds is worth more than U.S. dollars. So I'm going to say a worldwide total of 800,000.
Okay. Now, remember, you know they do have the streaming. So, you think, how much you think the streaming is going to factor into that?
That's why I went 800,000, because think about it, Coach, 800,000 is still less than what they saying Jake Paul and what's her name did.
Yeah.
So that's why I said if you do a worldwide total, because they said it did 6 here, so that's why I said 4 something here.
Yeah.
So it took 200,000 off because of the streaming, because of the different crowds that's taking his break. So that's why I said I give it after every family. I know some people in South America, Brazil, Argentina, just like when you talked about the chick that was on the BLK Paramount, the card you went to, you said good in Brazil on the Brazil favorite.
They did $39.99, and then the Jake Paul fight, they did $49.99. They did $50. So
right. So that's why I said let's take it off, and let's say I guess when we go a whole worldwide around 800,000 in Australia, another big market. So we include all the markets. What you think, Coach? I don't know.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Corey, I'm gonna tell you some real stuff. Now, I know you think I'm tripping now, but I need you to follow me. They're gonna have to sell this fight. Ryan Garcia. If I'm Ryan Garcia, like look at what happened with Canelo and Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was talking so much trash leading up to the fight, calling Canelo a drug cheat. You's a drug cheat. Yeah, your whole camp is cheaters. So that pissed Canelo off so much. Then when they went in the face off, he pushed Caleb Plant. Then Caleb Plant slapped Canelo. Then Canelo came back and caught him with a 2-piece, slapped him twice, cut him, put a cut on his eye, and they had to separate him. Just that one interaction right there, that one altercation sold that fight. So it then too. Hold on, not only that, but then too, it was a historical moment. It was for Undisputed, so that played a part in it as well. Now, Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, they fighting for the TikTok belt. Let's be honest. There's no belt on the line. True. And they're mostly promoting them. And Stephen Espinosa said, we are mostly promoting this fight on TikTok. So far as I'm concerned, the TikTok belt is on the line. They're going to have to really, really sell this fight. I think Ryan Garcia should show another side of him. Like, look here, man, show the boxing world that, hey, look here, man. Like, I would talk about Tank like a dog. If it was me, I'd talk about his charges. I talk about his baby mama putting doo-doo on his toothbrush. I talk about him going to jail. I talk about him snatching women up, domestic violence. I say he has no class. I talk about the Baltimore educational system. I say everything under the sun. You get what I'm saying? I'm dead serious. No holds barred. We trying to break records. It ain't nothing personal. It's business. You get what I'm saying? But hey, Corey, shout out to you, fam. Salute, fam. Thank you for calling, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, I'm dead serious. Boy, oh, boy, y'all don't know me, boy. Y'all do not know me, boy. I can sell a fight. Shout out to Marty King Boxing. Hey, okay. Dropping that 149 super chat, super sticker on your boy, man. Salute to Marty King Boxing, man. Salute to Marty King Boxing. Hey, shout out to Swift 718. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Marv,
Playtime.
come close my door.
Boy.
Hey, shout out to Swiss 718. He said Booger Ray says there's only a couple of 100,000 boxing fans worldwide. So I have to say Tank versus Ryan would be less than that. Hey, Booger Ray did say that now.
True.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Booger Ray, Booger Ray did say that. Now, he did say that.
The bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, shout out to Keena. Keena, what you say? You said you tried to go to jail to get out the fight. Keena, that's a good one. That's a good one, Keena. I say all that. Yeah, dog, you know what I mean? You tried to go to jail. You know what I mean? You beat up your baby mama, tried to go to jail, dog. You know what I mean? And try to keep from fighting me. You ought to know what time of TI is. Listen, when I finish with you, you going back. Listen, I'm listen, bro. I'm talking about low blow. I'm talking about low blow. I'm not playing, bro. I'm talking about we gonna club a lane. We gonna club a lane this thing. We are going to club a lane this thing. So, and listen, if they got mad, if Tank Davis fans got mad and came out to see Tank knock out Roland Romero because Roland Romero was talking trash, what you think would happen? What you think would happen if I put Ryan Garcia under my wing? Ryan, get up under my wing, baby boy. Get up under my wing. Look here, baby boy. I'm finna give you some world class. I'm finna give you some world class shit talking. You finna get a master's degree in shit talking after you be up under my tutelage. After you be up under my tutelage, I promise you gonna make that nigga cry on the stage. He gonna be so mad, he gonna put a Jamel Charlo and start crying and literally try to attack you on stage when I finish with you.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Yeah, bro. I ain't, man. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm dead serious, boy. You can listen, you gotta sell the fight. You gotta bring it out of Tank. You get what I'm saying? Let them know, look here, man, you really can't talk. When you be talking in front of the camera, you really don't know how to speak. You be stuttering and stuff like that. And I know your educational system in Baltimore really ain't that good. So, boxing is the only thing you know how to do. That's why you can't get no corporate sponsors. You can't get no commercial endorsements because you're not the smartest guy in the world. And you talk like you punch drunk, Tank. So don't worry about it. I'm going to just go ahead and finish your career after April the 22nd when I finish knocking you out. You're going to go back to the hood with the rest of your homies, and then you'll be good over there. Okay, baby boy?
True.
That's what I'll say.
True.
That's what I'll say. You know what I'll say too? I would even say, truth be told, bro, straight up, bro, you was losing. Roland Romero was outboxing you until you caught him with that lucky punch. If it wasn't for you catching Roland Romero, by him reaching in with that left hook, if it wasn't for that, you would have got outboxed.
True.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. Hey, Blunts. Hey, what to say? He said it's gonna be a homicide. Go tell her, Miss Homicide. And remember that song by Future, Homicide? Go tell her, Miss Homicide. He said Baltimore gonna show up at the fight. He said take the whole team out. Go tell her, Miss Homicide. Hey, what you say, Blunts? They say Tank go kill that boy. Hey, Blunts. If Ryan Garcia take my advice, if Ryan Garcia take my advice, I promise you, they will break the live gate record and they're gonna do some really good numbers pay-per-view. I promise you that, bro. Shout out to Gorgeous. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what to say, fam? You say, did you watch Creed, Coach? He say, it was good. I watched Creed 3. I did watch Creed 3. I'm not gonna lie. It was an all right movie. It was very, very well directed. Very, very, the quality of the movie was very, very good. The storyline, I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I liked it. And I'm not gonna say it was the best boxing movie in the world, but was it a bad movie? No, it wasn't. And they did over $100 million worldwide so far. They're gonna be going into $200 million. So, they broke records. They did well. This is Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. You know, Sylvester Stallone sat back. He allowed Michael B. Jordan to direct this franchise, and they did pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing Creed 4. I'm looking forward to seeing Creed 4. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I wish Canelo and Terrence Crawford would have had more speaking roles. Crawford didn't really say much in it, and Canelo ain't said nothing. He said, "How you doing, my friend?" And they took the picture together in front. Jose Benavidez was a heavyweight champ. Now, I did get where they was coming from. They was targeting the Mexican fan base. So, you know what I mean? When Jose Benavidez came out, you know what I mean? And they was targeting the Mexican fan base. So I did get where they was coming from with that. And, you know, I mean, that's smart. I mean, that's smart what they did. That's pretty smart what they did. I get it. But, yeah, it wasn't a bad movie, man. And guess what? The people buying it. You know what I mean? It speak for itself. It speak for itself. You know what I mean? The people buying it all over the world. It speak for itself. It's breaking records. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. What do you like it? What do you love it or hate it? It is what it is. Phone lines over 530-494-9636. And let's get the lights up, man. We need hold on. Let's get the lights up. We need we need 50 more likes. 52 more likes actually. Need 52. I'll make sure y'all participate in the poll. We need 52 more likes. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, you feel me? He said I'm a Rocket series fan. You know what I mean? Get out my face. You know what I mean? And now you know. Yeah. Hey, what to say, Marquis? You said the weight discrepancy be there. Yeah. The weight discrepancy was something else. Getting out while you can. Don't get it sucking no statue. Give them guts. True. Hey, you know what I mean? You know that you know what I mean? You nice people ain't gonna get a chance. You ain't no real man. You know what I mean? You ain't no real man, boy. You living real good up there in that nice house you got, huh? Them pretty cars you're driving, huh, boy? Living real good, huh, boy? You know, give me that chance like Creed gave you a chance. You know what I mean? Let me let all you people know what's going on. I'm ranked number one. That means I'm the best. But that means I'm the best. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But this bomb be taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
But this bomb be taking the easy matches, fighting other bombs.
You ain't gonna fight no real man. You gonna fight them setups. You gonna fight them setups. A whole lot of these dudes, a whole lot of these dudes be fighting setups now. Hey, shout out to Savage. Hey, okay. Savage Surge for dropping that quarter over. Bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, he said, yo, coach, you can play Clubber Lane's son in Creed 4. He said, they need you in there. Hey, you know what, man? They probably won't put me in there, man, but I nail it, though, because I'm a really good reader. My memory is pretty good. I nail it, though, bro. I nail it, boy. Bro, listen, bro. Boy, the trash talking, I would take the trash talking to a whole nother level. My pull-up game gonna be serious. I'm pulling up at church. I'm pulling up at the mosque. If you a Muslim, if you a Muslim and you at Jumu'ah at prayer service, guess what? I'm gonna be at Jumu'ah at prayer service with you. When you lay your prayer rug down and put your kufi on and you make your salat and when you get down and you finish and you turn your head to the left, you know what I mean? Turn your head to the right. You know what I mean? And get ready to get up. I'm going to be turning, when you turn your head this way, I'm going to be looking directly at you. Like, yeah. Yeah, don't duck me, boy. Don't duck me. Yeah, I'm in here with you, boy. I got my kufi in my prayer rug just like you, boy. I ain't even Muslim. I got a fresh pork chop sandwich and a whole head cheese sandwich right here in this bag. But boy, I want you bad, boy. I want you bad. Don't go running. Don't go running to the imam and talking about you reading verses in the Quran, boy. Don't run from me, boy. I'm telling you, boy. Wherever you go at, that's where I'm going to be at. Nigga, listen. When you fasting, I'm fasting. You know, you want to go make pilgrimage to Mecca, I'm going to be making pilgrimage to Mecca as well. Hey, okay. Dead serious. When you go over there, you know what I mean? Allahu Akbar, you know what I mean? Yeah, Allahu Akbar. And simple, you know what I mean? You know, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. That's right. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Then I'm going to put my foot in your ass. True. Yeah, for sure. Dead serious, boy. If you Jewish, you practicing Judaism, guess what? I'm gonna be in the synagogue with you. If you Christian, And you know, you say you finna go get baptized. Guess what? I'm fixing to go get baptized.
True.
You at the beach with Big Booty Judy. I'm gonna be at the beach with Bow-Legged Kim.
True.
Yeah. The disrespect is gonna be at an all-time high. I'm telling you right now. Hey Serge, I'm telling you right now, boy, the disrespect is gonna be at an all-time high.
I actually do cuss a little.
Do you?
Also, yeah.
What's your favorite curse word?
Probably fuck.
Yeah, you gotta do better than that. Yeah, Ryan, you need to come to my school. You need to come to my school to trash talking, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, wait, hey, remember Clubber Lane? He say, Clubber Lane. You know, Clubber Lane, what is your prediction for this fight? Prediction. Pain. Lots of pain. You know what I mean? Just like that, just gonna be pain. That's gonna be the prediction. You know what I mean? He said, Clubber Lane, what's your strategy? Strategy? Don't need one. Beat him like I did last time. That's my strategy.
True.
Yeah. Beat him like I did last time. That's my strategy. You know what I mean? That's what it's gonna be. That's what it's gonna be. That's it. I'm trying to tell you, boy. It is what it is, man.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
They got the TikTok belt on the line. So you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yeah, man, bro, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Strategy, hey, bro, you got. Hey, Ryan Garcia gonna have to show us another side of him, because Tank don't really talk. You know what I mean? And he be calm and passive. He be calm and stuff. And Ryan Garcia's a nice guy. I need to see some nasty attitudes. I need to see some beef, hatred, animosity. That's what I need to see, man.
True.
There is no tomorrow, Rocky. Bell, what's wrong with you, Bell boy? There is no tomorrow. Like, listen. If I'm in Ryan Garcia, because everybody pretty much picking Tank to knock Ryan Garcia out. So I'm gonna show all the press clippings. Dog, look here, dog. They talking bad about you, dog, on YouTube, dog. This dude over here did a live talking about you. This dude over here said something about your future baby, said something about one of your baby mamas. This other dude said something about your auntie. This other dude said something about your Theo. This other boy, they talking bad about your dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog, right now we got to let it be known. They saying you're a pretty boy. They saying you're cute. They saying you got a guideliner. They saying all of that. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? You gonna barbecue or meal do? What you gonna do, man? You know what I mean? We got to get it in. Hey, shout out to Swift. Swift, what's going on, fam? He say, what you say? I make more for TikTok views than you get paid to sell out the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. He say, you snatch my necklace so you can pawn it because you starving over there on your side of the street. Hey, look here, man. Look here, bro. Hey, we got to go lower than that. We got to go lower than that. Bro, there's a reason why I'm getting them corporate dollars and you're not. You don't know how to articulate. You can't even talk. Look how dumb you sound. When you talk, you sound like you punch drunk. You don't took too many blows to the head, son. The nerve of you trying to even thinking that you can get in the ring and mess with me. What school you went to in B-More? You do know that Baltimore, your city, has one of the worst educational systems in the world, right? So you came up in there. Like, bro, I'm getting personal.
True.
I'm getting personal. Hey, we got to sell the fight, though. We got to sell the fight. It is what it is. Like, you get what I'm saying? We got to bring the twicity. Now, if you got all of the DMV area mad and upset, angry, want to physically harm you, guess what? You did your job.
True.
If they ain't threatening you with violence, you ain't, like, listen, perfect example, Bernard Hopkins. You see what B-Hop did? B-Hop went to Puerto Rico. Don King was flashing. Don King had a Puerto Rican flag and he had an American flag in his hand. Hey, B-Hop was talking trash to Tito. B-Hop was talking trash to Tito. Man, he was talking trash to Tito, man. He messed around and snatched the flag out of his hand and slammed it, threw it down. He was like, he was pointing at Tito, surrounded by Puerto Ricans. It ain't nothing but Puerto Ricans around B-Hop. B-Hop got an island full of Puerto Ricans behind him. He the only black American there. Him and Don King. Don King sitting there smiling like Tank, like Ryan Garcia gonna have to do something like that.
True.
He gonna do something like that. Yeah, like literally. Ain't no nice guy. Ain't no nice guy. He gonna do something like that. So I'm trying to tell you.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You gotta talk about, boy. You gotta talk about him like a dog. Like literally, you gotta make fun of his intelligence, make fun of the way he speak, make fun of him going to jail for domestic violence, make fun of him getting a car accident, hit a pregnant woman. Well, like you gotta do all of that. Now, on the flip side, if you're Tank Davis, this is what I would do. I gotta put hands on this boy. Soon as I come in there and we face to face, I gotta put my hand right in his face. I gotta like push him in the face. If you Tank, you walk up on him. You know what you gotta be like. Hey, you know what you gotta be like. Hey, you gotta be like show enough. You gotta be like show enough. Yeah, Leroy, I got something real for you in these hands. You know what I mean? You gotta be like show enough. You gotta stand up like show enough, and you just gotta look here, man. You gotta be like show enough, bro. Yeah, you gotta be like show enough, man. You gotta be like show enough. If you Tank, yeah. Call her, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Philadelphia, Philly Irish.
Philly Irish, talk to me, fam.
All right, I don't think this fight's gonna happen still. Like, here's the question. Have they chosen a venue yet?
Yeah, they have
where
a venue.
this fight's taking place?
Yeah, they have a venue. It's at the T-Mobile Center.
Because, like, Stephen Espinosa said the contract still aren't signed yet and everything. Like, and even, like, I was seeing it on Twitter, and Joe Abib was talking to him, and he was like, well, you know, we still, like, trying to get some things taken care of, and the contract's aren't signed yet, and it's under 7 weeks before this fight takes place.
Who said that, fam? Who said that?
Stephen Espinosa.
Oh, yeah? He said that?
Yeah. He said contracts aren't signed yet. And I'm like, I thought contracts were signed because you got Oscar had a photo on Instagram with a contract, supposedly, and a contract signed.
Yeah, man. You know, man. I don't even know, man. I think over there, I don't know. Stephen Espinosa say over there they don't sign contracts until the weigh-in or the day before the fight. I don't know what they got going on over there, man. Like, I really don't know, man. Like it's just a whole lot going on over there. But Oscar's excited, So what did Oscar say? Did Oscar say anything? Because I haven't seen that.
He said their contract is signed and everything. He claims their contract signed. It's Tank's side. Tank's side says Ryan's side. You know, it's all the other BS.
Oh man, so this recent? I haven't seen it. This recent? Oh man, no, you know what?
Look at it like this.
No, I think everything Gucci now though. I think everything Gucci. They got a press conference tomorrow. They have a press conference Wednesday. Yeah.
I hope so, but I'll be honest with you.
It's gonna happen.
I think like a couple weeks before this fight happens, somebody's gonna say they got injured, and the fight's not gonna happen. Like, I've been saying this. Like, for some reason, this fight's gonna fall apart.
I hope not, man. I'm optimistic, fam. I think it's gonna happen.
But if this does happen, I think they're gonna rely too much on the casual fans to show up on the pay-per-view buys, and I think that's not gonna happen. I think this fight probably does no more than 300K, but I'm looking around maybe 200K because I don't think these casual fans are gonna show up like they think they are.
I mean, we'll see, man. I mean, you know what? It's an experiment. It is a social experiment being done on social media. They will have 2 press conferences, according to what Tank Davis put out via Twitter. They're gonna have one on Wednesday and have one on Thursday. So we'll see. We'll see how it pans out, fam. I hope that you're wrong, but I do think this fight is going to happen. Shout out to Philly Irish, man. Salute to you, fam. Thank you for calling in, my brother. Salute. Philly Irish in the building, man. Yes, sir. Shout out to Will. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Like, I think it's gonna happen. Everything good. Everything Gucci. Everything Gucci. Everything Gucci. They gonna fight. Everything done. Everything done. I think all the contracts signed. He said, have Ryan made a TikTok of him smashing a toy tank? So with the caption, since you don't understand what I'm saying, I'll show you. Make it personal. You know what? Hey, Will, no, he ain't did that yet, man. Why he not well versed in the art of shit.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out, hold on, what my sister Bless at. Shout out to my sister Bless 365, my sister. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, King, what did he say, Bless? Bless say King Rod still mad that Tank touched his chain. He trying to beat that bitch. Hey, look here. Hey, look. Hey, I'm trying to, hey, Bless. I'm trying to tell you now. I'm trying to tell you what it is now. What we gonna have to do? Look here, baby.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man, the hardcore boxing fans, the people saying you don't win Hollywood, dog. They seen you in. As a matter of fact, hey, let's look at Ryan Garcia commercial endorsements. They say Ryan Garcia endorsements. Let's say how many endorsements do Ryan Garcia have? Let's see. Sorry, that's Ryan Morales. Okay. How many endorsements do Ryan Garcia have? Sorry about that. Well, let's look that up. How many endorsements? Yep. Yeah, man, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, move that out the way. Yeah, man, I'm trying to, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, anything goes. You know what I mean? You know, everybody getting it. And let me see, this is Essentially Sports. Let's look up Essentially Sports. CBS Sports. Let's look at CBS Sports. I want to, like, you got what I'm saying? Like, I Bless. You got to talk about, look here, baby boy. I'm getting all kind of money over here, man. Like, I don't know. I know over there at PBC. I know y'all getting that. I know y'all getting that allowance over there. I got y'all on a. Y'all getting the stipend on your money. But over here, baby boy, like baby boy, I got endorsement with Gatorade, you know what I mean? NBA, I mean that with Damian Lillard, you know what I mean? Like, look at my face, look how pretty I am, you know what I mean? The people, I'm corporate material, baby boy. If you know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta pull out all the stops. We're trying to sell a fight. We're trying to sell a fight. He said, hey, coach, I'm PR. He said, when B-Hop did that, I hated him forever. Hey, Flex, what'd you say, fam? You said when B-Hop did that, you hated him forever. He said, so I celebrated when Joe Smith Jr. knocked him out the ring. True. Hey, look here, man. Hey, look here. Boy, listen, if I'm Tank, bro, listen. Boy, if you take that, Tank ain't gonna do no trash talking. Ryan got to bring the heat. You know what I mean? He got to bring it, dog. Like, boy, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Bro, listen. Hey, he got to bring it. Good thing is they not doing no press tour in Baltimore. They're not doing no press tour in Baltimore. So they doing it in New York. So he good over there. Ryan can talk his trash in New York because that's like a neutral ground on the East Coast. And then I think they're going to do one on the West Coast as well. So that's good. That's good. Like literally, Viva la Raza! Like listen, when I'm on the West Coast, yay, I'm throwing up the W, all of that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, nigga, I'm breaking. Hey, nigga, boy, look here, boy. Hey, look here, man. If I'm Ryan Garcia, boy, I'm pulling out all the stops, boy. True. Hey, Bless. True. Bless, I ain't even playing, sis. I'm not even playing. But I'm graveyard serious. Bless. You have no idea. But I play the game dirty, boy. I play the game dirty. Period. Listen, Bless. I play the game dirty. Yes, I do. I play the game dirty, Bless. I don't even play. I know how to listen. It's one thing I know how to do. I know how to get up under a nigga's skin, boy. I can get up under a nigga's skin, boy, in a heartbeat, boy. I don't brought tears to niggas' eyes before, bro. Like literally. True. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? ¿Cómo se pronuncia? You know what I mean? ¿Cómo se pronuncia eso? You know what I mean? ¿Cómo se pronuncia eso? Eso, Tank Davis. You get what I'm saying? ¿Cómo se pronuncia cat? Do you know how to say cat? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I be saying all kind of shit, boy. Whoa, Lord have mercy, boy. Boy, if they ever, boy, if any fighter ever hire me to be their PR, Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. But we, boy, Lord hammers. Hey, what to say, bless? You say Ryan gonna be sea walking. Hey, look here. Hey, look here. Hey, you know what I mean? Mira, hey, you know what I mean? I'm tired of telling you, boy. Mira, it's no ser para tanto conmigo. You know what I mean? You're going to get knocked out either way it go, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Listen, it's not a big deal to me. Don't make me know, never mind. However you want to go, you going to go. You get what I'm saying? Now, Tank, if I'm Tank, now this is what I'm going to do if I'm Tank. Tank is not a really good speaker, so he's going to have to, he's been speaking better. He's been speaking a little bit better now, but he's going to have to, he got to put his hand in Ryan Garcia's face. If I'm Tank Davis, you got to try to intimidate Ryan Garcia. You got to make him scared. Tank is going to have to punk Ryan Garcia the way he punked Rolly Romero. Remember how Tank had punked Rolly Romero at the press conference? He say, no, it ain't real. He said, you'll know if it was real, because if it was real, I send them boys, I had them boys knocking on your front door if it was real. Like Rolly Romero, it was really Bullet. Bullet had no really got up on the Tank. So Bullet had no saying something, told him to shut up. You ain't no gangster. You ain't no tough guy. You You ain't built like that. That's what Bullet said, right? And Tank got mad. He said, you come on, man, cut it out. Ain't nobody scared. You don't nobody even believe what you're talking about. That shit ain't even real what you're talking about. He said, yeah. He said, no, it ain't real. He said, you'll know if it was serious or something. He said something of that sort. You'll know if it was serious, because if it was serious, I had them boys knocking on your front door. Now you know what I would have said? Now this is what I would have said. This would have been my reply. You know it ain't serious. If it was serious, I had them boys knocking at your front door. I said, and guess what? Them boys would be leaving in a body bag too. True. That's what I would have said. I had them boys knocking at your front door. Guess what? And when they get there, it's going to be some body bags waiting on them. True. That's what I would have said. That would have been my... But see, Rolly Romero was shaking like booty meat. He was shaking like puss in boots, right? He was shaking like booty meat, so he ain't want to, you know what I mean? Rolly ain't know what to say. You know what I mean? But somebody like me that got a slick mouth, like, bro, my rebuttal is fast. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would say. Hey, you know, as a matter of fact, really, I should be the A-side. I'm the one carrying this event. They promoting on TikTok. You know, TikTok is where I mostly get down at. Hey, Bless, you know TikTok is where I get down at, Tank. Why Stephen Espinosa want to promote this fight mostly on TikTok? You ain't got but 117,000 followers on TikTok. I got 5.2 million. Really, I'm the A-side. True. Hey, Bless. I gotta pull out an old David Ruffin.
Hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this damn group.
Nobody's bigger than the group.
Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me.
They coming to see the Temptations.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Oh, Bless. Oh, Lord have mercy, boy. Y'all let me get, oh, man, listen, bro. I'm gonna bring the best out of him. I promise you, boy. I promise you. But ain't nobody coming to see you. He say, you the A-side. He say, hurting the group. I'm the best thing ever happened to this goddamn fight. I'm the one selling the fight. You know what I mean? What you mean you the one selling the fight? You know, everybody know I'm selling out venues. Yeah, but I do good numbers too. We talking about the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? I'm the one selling the pay-per-view. They coming to see me. They coming to see Gervonta Tank Davis. Ain't nobody coming to see you, stupid. You know what I mean? True. People ain't coming to see you. They coming. Hey, you know what? Hey, they be like, I'll be like, they coming to see your little ass get knocked out. As soon as you run your ass in there, I'm gonna catch up with a check left hook, hack up. Catch up with that check left, hack up. You know what I mean? Like you gotta really, really get under. Now, this is the point of doing this. Because you want to make them so mad that you would remember what Balboa did. They had no made Clubber Lane so mad. He just came out there swinging. Come on, Balboa. Remember in part 2, he just went swinging. Whole lot of more. Come here, Balboa. Come here, get back here. And Balboa tried to get out of the corner. Clubber Lang grabbed him, threw him back in the corner with the wetting on him, throwing all the haymakers. And then when the bell rung, Clubber Lang was breathing hard. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. And his trainer was trying to tell him, look here, man, calm down, man. Calm. He said, listen, you trying to knock him out with one punch. Stop loading up on all your shots and punch. Like, you gotta try to get in there psychologically. You gotta try to do something, you know what I mean? We talking about psychological warfare. We're talking about psychological warfare. That's what I'm talking about right here. We're talking about psychological warfare.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything you say, 5. Go ahead, ask me a question. Did you?
Hey, listen, bro. Now we trying to break pay-per-view records in today's time. Because if you want to outdo what Jake Paul and them did, if you trying to get over half a mil pay-per-views, because I told my cousin got a fire stick. I said, listen, I'm gonna come over to your house. I said, if I don't go to the fight, I'm gonna come over to your house, and what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do a fight party over here, and you're gonna charge people $5 to get in. They gotta pay $5 to get in. We're gonna have liquor, we're gonna have all the alcohol, we're gonna have some music. Now we can't have playing no music, I'm gonna be going live. I say, if I don't go to the fight, we're gonna go live right here. We're gonna we're gonna have liquor and all that stuff there, man. We're gonna make it do what it do, dog, because you gotta buy this fight. And how you buy the fight, you just charge people to come in at the door. How we used to do it back in the day, old school. We gonna do an old school fight party. How we did it in the Mike Tyson days. You know what I mean? Old school fight party. They come over, everybody. Like I remember like in the Mike Tyson era, right? In the 80s, when we used to do fight parties, you had people used to go to the barbershop. Women used to go get their hair done, go to the mall and buy new outfits just to go to a fight party, to go to someone else's house to watch a Mike Tyson fight. I remember those days. You get what I'm saying? And in order to bring that kind of twistity, because it's a good fight already. Tank and Ryan Garcia, it's a good fight already. It's a good fight already. You get what I'm saying? In order to bring that kind of twistity, though, if you old school, you know what I'm talking about. You old school cats, you know what I'm talking about. People used to go to the malls, buying a fresh outfit. Women go get their hair done at the beauty salon. Men go get them a fresh fade, get them an outfit just to, we finna go to this fight party. Those fight parties were massive. They was popping. We charged my cousin Speedy was a DJ, right? He charged $10 at the door. $10 to get in. $10 to get in at the door. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All the tenderonis, you got some of the baddest tenderonis in the city at different fight parties. All the players come out, all the dope boys come out. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, that's how we got to do that. Ryan Garcia got to sell it, though. He got to really, really sell it. Because we got to really, really sell it, man. Him and Tank got to sell it. They just can't be sitting back chilling. You get what I'm saying? Just sitting back chilling. You know what I mean? And this is a good fight, guys. I hope you guys go out and buy the fight and this and that and yada, yada. No, we can't. We can't be doing that. We can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. You get what I'm saying? We can't be doing that.
I am sick of hearing these bullshit Superman stories about the Wassa legendary Bruce Leroy catching bullets with his teeth. Catches bullets with his teeth? Nigga, please.
D-Culture, what to say, fam? You say need some good undercard fights. Yeah. Good undercard fights. You get what I'm saying? Good undercard fights. I don't know. Good undercard fights as well. Kid Austin's going to be on the undercard. So Kid Austin will be on the undercard of that fight. He's not the co-main. He's under the co-main. He's the fight before the co-main. So that's another good thing. Kid Austin will be on there. Shout out to Nephew, man. Nephew, man, I'm looking forward to seeing you in a couple days. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, he gonna be there. He gonna be on the undercard. He gonna be on the undercard. You know what I mean? Bless, we gotta have that, sis. We gotta have that. He gonna be on the undercard of that deal. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. And guess what? And this what we need too. We gonna need Tank. We gonna need Tank to say, I'm the one brought you to big time boxing. You ain't never sold out, bro. You ain't never sold out the Barclays Centers. I did. You ain't never you ain't never broke, did what he did, $5 million at the gate. You ain't never did $5 million at the gate before. I did. You ain't got a loyal boxing fan base like I have. All of your fans come from TikTok and Instagram and Twitch and all your fans come from YouTube. You ain't got no real boxing fans. I got the real boxing fans. And if you Ryan Garcia, yeah, but the real boxing fans ain't buying your pay-per-views. We know that the highest pay-per-view you did was with Roland Romero. Roland sold that fight, and your last pay-per-view did less than 200,000. So we do know that for a fact. No, that ain't true. That ain't true. He say that ain't true. Ellie Setback said I did 400,000. Now you know Ellie Setback was spit shining your balls. We know that. We know what Ellie Setback had the knee pads on. We know Ellie Setback had the KY jelly. He had the cocoa butter and baby oil when he said that. We know that. Don't nobody believe what he say. We know that's your personal masseuse. We know that's your personal masseuse. We ain't nobody believe in him. We know what you did. We know what your real numbers is. Sucker, jive turkey, ham bone, fish-eyed fool. Like you gotta, like Ryan Garcia, he gotta say that. Then we make Tank mad, then let Tank know, nigga, you a TikToker. I never let a TikToker whoop me. He said, what you gonna say when this TikToker standing over you like Ali did Sonny Liston? Remember how I had, remember like when you see me standing over you like this here, little man, when you see me standing over like this here, little man, this I don't want you, what you gonna say then? I'm gonna send you back to Baltimore, broke, busted and disgusted. You get what I'm saying? Like Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, they gotta really sell this fight, dog. Really sell this fight. Because you gotta get people like my cousin who's a casual, you got to get him excited. You got to get my cousin excited. My cousin betted $100 that Roland Romero would knock Tank Davis out. Of course, he ain't listening to me. But I'm gonna tell you what sold him. He said, cuz I was watching your show, you kept talking about Big Rolo. You said you kept saying Big Rolo. So I don't know, boy, Big Rolo, boy. Big Rolo, he don't know I was being facetious. My cousin don't know that I have a sense of humor, and I'm very, very sarcastic, and I am an antagonist, you know what I mean? And so I was just instigating and antagonizing, on the show, just pissing off Tank Davis fans, because Tank Davis fans, they get mad easy, boy. Them dudes out of Baltimore, boy, they get upset quick. So I said I was just pissing them off really. Big Rolo. I was saying that there. My cousin drunk the Kool-Aid.
True.
Hey, my cousin drunk the Kool-Aid. My cousin drunk the, hey, Bless, my cousin drunk the Kool-Aid. Man, I don't know, man. My cousin, he know boxing. He cover boxing all the time. Man, I'm going to put $100 on Big Rolo. I say, cuz, you should have consulted with me before you did that. I was just hyping the fight up, cuz. I was hyping the fight up. Roland Romero didn't stand a snowball chance in hell, man. I could have told you that. Hey, my cousin, Phil,
True.
Hey, you listen to the show. Yeah, but I saw you say Big Rolo, cuz. You said Big Rolo, and you spread your arms out, and you had your chest sticking out like this here. You said Big Rolo. I was sold. It was so goddamn. Hey, goddamn. Tank had though. Tank was talking to Bullet in the ring. Tank was talking to Bullet, looking in the crowd, signing autographs. Tank was signing autographs, blowing kisses at the tenderrotas in the audience. Tank. Call what's the name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Slim, you a fool. Hey, bro, you wild as shit. But yeah, real quick, man. I mean, I ain't a fan of neither one of these jokers, right? But I'm gonna be straight up and down with you, Slim. I ain't even gonna hold you on this. I think it's gonna do over 1 million pay-per-view buys, and that ain't the option. You should have made 1 million plus as an option, because I really think it's gonna do 1 million pay-per-view buys, over 1 million.
1 million plus? Okay, man. I ain't gonna lie. That'll show enough. Be show enough. He do over 1 million pay-per-view buys.
The reason being is you got to look at the demos, the demographic of these two fighters, and then that demographic is from damn near literally middle schoolers all the way to goddamn motherfuckers our age or older. You dig what I'm telling you?
Yeah.
The senior citizens. You know what I'm saying? That demo is crazy.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but you know why I didn't put 1 million plus? Because I'm looking at it's that fight is going to be streamed at a high rate as well. Because I'm looking at streaming going to cut. I'm looking at streaming going to cut into it. May cut into that high number. You know what I mean? That's what I was looking at.
Yeah, but see, I think it'll do. See, the reason why I say 1 million plus, I think it'll do at least 250,000 more than what Canelo and Plant did. It's just that demo that we underestimating that demo. And I think them kids is gonna have them parents buy that shit. They're gonna be talking about that shit. And when they start this little conference they're about to do, because they ain't really doing no press tour for real. But once they do this little conference and shit, Ryan gonna have to hold it, but somebody else gonna have to come out the word, because neither one of them really can talk that shit.
Yeah,
so I don't know who's gonna be the motherfucker. I don't know who's gonna be the dark horse. That somebody is gonna come out here and it's gonna be one or two dark horses that's gonna push this fight. It ain't gonna be Ryan and Reggie. Neither one of them motherfuckers can really talk. Ryan he just sound like he's terrible. He's just not real. You know what I'm saying? He one of the motherfuckers, you get in a beef, you get to talking shit, he say some corny shit out his mouth. Where Reggie don't say really too much shit at all. You know what I'm saying?
Tank be about that action.
Yeah, he's just about trying. He's just trying.
He want to put hands on you.
He's just trying to sleep another. He's just trying to sleep another Hispanic they put in the ring with him. That's all he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so he ain't worried about.
Okay, look, Ron, listen. Okay, you say you think it's gonna do a meal, right? It ain't but one way it's gonna do a meal. They're gonna have to take my advice on it. They're gonna have to follow my lead on this. They're gonna have to follow my lead on this. I'm trying to tell you now, bro, you gotta trust me on this. You gotta follow my lead on this. Ryan Garcia is gonna have to be the one to step up. You gotta we gotta have a lot of stuff written down. Like, okay, we gotta cover this, cover that. He needs to be practicing his trash talking routine right now. What he gonna say? You get what I'm saying?
He's too corny, Mo. Like he's so corny that he can't do it. The motherfucker weak. Like he just say the corniest shit. It's just not believable, man. Like I said, it's gonna be one or two dark horses that's gonna come in here and push this pay-per-view over the top. I don't know who it is, but they're gonna find one or two dark horses.
Man, let me tell you something.
And they're gonna push that shit.
If Al Heyman's smart, you know the PBC got a no-fly zone on me. I understand it. So if Al Heyman's smart, he'll get in contact with me. He'll say, "Look here, coach, check this out. I'm gonna drop the embargo. I'm gonna drop the embargo on you. I'm gonna allow you to come to our event. I'm gonna allow you to come to the press conference. I need you to help sell this fight. I'm gonna drop the embargo on you. I'm gonna take the sanctions off. We had you sanctioned. I'm gonna get rid of the sanctions, drop the embargo. I need you to come to this press conference and just sell this fight. Just do that. If you can do that, you good. I get you.
Wait a minute. Did you put in for that fight?
What you talking about? You talking about press?
Did you put in the press? Yeah.
No, I didn't put in.
Why didn't you try to do it?
Because word came back to me. I'm dead serious. That
for real?
I'm dead serious. I'm not joking. I'm dead serious when I say this. You know what I mean? I know I said it in a joking way, but I'm dead serious. So,
okay.
They ain't fucking with me for real, bro. I'm like, no PBC.
Oh, for real?
No,
damn.
No.
I mean,
damn. I'm dead serious.
Yeah, I know they real petty over it. They real petty over there. You motherfucker, everybody else, they don't give a fuck. Like Top Rank Matchroom, they don't give a fuck. But they can be real petty over there.
Now, if it was Oscar De La Hoya, that was part of the lead in the promotions in this, then it wouldn't be a problem at all.
Yeah, exactly. I can dig what you're saying. No, I know what you mean. Because, like, motherfuckers been talking shit about everybody. It's just with PBC, like, they get real petty with them press credentials. That's been going on for years. That's been going on for years. I just don't get it. But I wonder how that undercard going to look like, though. You saying Floyd is on there, but the whole thing is, I'm wondering, he got to be fighting a PBC fighter, right?
I don't know. No, I can tell you. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
It's got to be a PBC fighter. Like that's the whole thing. Because if you got, I'm hearing Williams Zepeda is on there, and I don't think him and Williams Zepeda fight. You dig what I'm telling you? So what I think is looking like, I'm just speculating. I think that shit is gonna be like a Golden Boy PBC thing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Golden Boy versus PBC.
Yeah. From what I'm hearing, the PBC has the lead. They like the lead promoter on this. So
they're the lead promoter. But you gotta look. If you're the lead promoter, why did you have two Golden Boy fighters as the feature to the co-main? And I think from what I heard Williams Zepeda is the co-main. Those are two Golden Boy fighters. You dig?
Yeah. So it might be Golden Boy PBC whatever, working together.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think it's gonna be Golden Boy PBC. You know what I'm saying? A Golden Boy PBC thing. And I mean, that makes sense. That's good for Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? They get the cash out ride, and then they got the two next stars up, next motherfuckers up in line. But that's all I got for you, Mo.
Man,
I think that thing gonna do more than a meal. Yeah, them suckers gonna get paid.
Hey man, salute man. Shout out to my brother man, DC in this bit, man. DC, stand up, man. Hey, yeah. So. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can pull a few strings, man. I'm gonna see if I can pull a few strings, man. Who knows? I'm seeing I pull a few strings. But no, I'm not lying about that, though. I'm dead ass serious, like for real. Like fuck that nigga down. With that nigga there, we don't want that nigga to come to no PBC event. Like none. Like damn PBC event. I swear to God, dog. If we see that whole ass nigga in any one of our events, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog, that nigga can't come. Hey, shout out to my sister Bless. Hey, okay. Dropping that half a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, what did he say? Booger Ray in the PBC trying to keep a real one down. He said, we may have to pull up.
True.
Hey, bless it. We might have to pull up. And you know what? I might have to pull up, man. I might have to pull up there when they fight on the West Coast. Shit, I might have to pull up, man. I might have to pull up with some of my heavy hitters out there in LA, man. I might have to do that. I might have to pull up with some of my heavy hitters.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
I'm about to get it. Hey, what's going on? Hey man, check this out, man. The coach, man. Yeah, coach, what's going on, man? Hey, look here, man. They got an embargo on me, man. They got sanctions on me, man, for this fight coming up with Ryan Garcia. Yeah. Man, I'm trying to see if you can pull a couple string, whatever, so you can get me in there, whatever. Okay, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll give you a call back in 10 minutes. I need one of them. Get that while you can. Don't get it sucking no statue. Give him guts. Got to give him some guts, man. Give him some guts. Hey, Justin, what did he say? He said PBC dropped the ad. Hey, Brady 12. He say, Coach, check in. I gotta check in up. You gotta check. Hey, look, look here. Look here. Hey, here you go. Hey, look here, man. Hey, check this out, man. I'm gonna let back on be back on. Hey, look here, man. I'm sorry what I said about Jamal Tarlo, Big Fish, all them other guys. I'm sorry about it. I mean, say, hey, look here, man. Anyway, man, let me get the prejudice of getting in the fight. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to, can we let bygones be bygones? We brothers, right? Ain't we brothers? Cool, by y'all?
Who you think he is? DJ Quick?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say that.
Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. I'm walking off.
Now, you know what? They may have some of those other stars. Because we do know that they may have some stars on the card as well for Mayweather Promotions.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say, and I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing. Again, because when you have an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Interesting.
Hey, that's a good one. Hey, shout out to Hector Camacho. I got to put this one on the screen. Hector Camacho. Hector Camacho. Hey, Hector, what's going on, man? What he said? Hey, Hector say, Edgar. Sorry about the Edgar. Edgar Camacho, what did he say, fam? Edgar he say, Coach, sources say, Al Heyman blocked Spence for being in Creed 3 out of fear that Crawford would have whooped this little fish and then and there. Oh, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey. Interesting. You know what I mean? Interesting. Hey, they had Jose Benavidez in there, though. They had big Jose in there. Jose Benavidez was in there. Jose Benavidez is in there. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, they had a PBC fight in there, big Jose in there. And see, they had Showtime in there. They had Stephen A. Smith in there. The Zone was all throughout the fight. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is, man. They spent a lot of money to put that movie together. Now you can tell. They spent a lot of money to put that movie together. But I'm just saying, though, we got to sell this fight. This fight is not going to sell just by, you know, Ron Boy Fresh believe that it's going to do a meal. Ron Boy Fresh believe it's going to do a meal, right? Over a meal. It ain't but I don't see it ain't but one way that's going to happen. Now we have 392 votes thus far. We have 392 votes thus far. Let me let y'all see where to vote at. If you have not participated in the poll, please vote. We have 392 people voted so far. This is what we have. We have 22% believe that this fight with Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis will sell between 750K and 1 million pay-per-view buys. We have 32% of the people. You know what I mean? Because we do this for the people, by the people, of the people, because we come from the people, we love the people, we belong to the people, we believe in the people. When you believe in the people will believe in you. When you help the people will help you. The reason why you want to do that is because you want to give the people what they want. The people want good fights, they want big fights, they want to be entertained. When you try to entertain the people, work for the people, help the people, work for the people, get the people what they want, then the people will come back and reciprocate that, and then they will give it back to you. See, it's all about reciprocation. You want to reciprocate what you give out to the people because the people will give it back to you. If you help the people, work with the people, give the people the big fights, allow the big people to be a part of the decision-making process. Make the people feel like they are part of the decision-making process. Make the people feel welcome. Make them feel like they have a seat at the table when they're kind of making the big fights. Then the people will support you. So you gotta do all of that. Make the people feel like, hey, listen, we're doing this for you. We're doing this for the people. You get what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, we ain't nothing. You get what I'm saying? We got that killer from Baltimore, from the hood, from the mean streets of Bmore. One of the most poverty-stricken. He came from nothing. He came from poverty. Sweet land of liberty. He came from nothing. And then Ryan Garcia, he came from poverty. Where he from? Victorville, California. He's from Victorville. You know what I mean? Tank Davis is from Baltimore, California. The educational system is very bad. A lot of poverty, a lot of crime, a lot of drugs. You see what I'm saying? Both men that pulled themselves up by the bootstraps, and now they are multi-millionaires, and now they're coming together as one in order to put together this mega fight. You get what I'm saying? We going to TikTok, we going to YouTube, we going to Instagram. You get what I'm saying? Like they got a man, bro. Bro, I like Brian Custer. But he got to work on his the selling, the hyping the fight up. You know what I mean? Like you got to sell me. You got to sell me. You get what I'm saying? 32% believe that the fight gonna sell between 500K to 749K. Another 32% believe that this fight is going to sell anywhere from 300K to 499K. And 14% believe that this fight will sell 250K or less. So I'm going to leave the poll up just in case. I want to give everybody an opportunity to be able to vote in the poll, because I want the people to feel included. I want the people to feel included. I do not want the people to feel like that I have left them out, because I don't believe in leaving out the people. That's all I'm saying. True. We need Brian Custer to reach into his bag and sell this fight. I don't need Brian Custer, yes, now, you guys know Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, you have been coined as a baby Mike Tyson. You are one of the hardest hitting punchers that's in the lightweight division. Some say you are the best in the lightweight division. How do you see this fight going down on April the 22nd? You know what I mean? At the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Well, we don't need Tank twisting his hair like he do sometimes, because he be twisting his hair sometimes. We don't need him doing that. Don't twist your hair. Well, I just think that this gonna be a good fight. You know what I mean? Ryan Garcia, he's a good fighter. I've been wanting this fight for a while. Ryan Garcia had pulled out several times in the fight. He said he had mental health issues and stuff like that. But I just hope that he don't get a case of the mental health issues this time. You know what I mean? But it's going to be a good fight. Ryan Garcia, King Rye. Some say that you are a tenderoni magnet. I got that from Coach Malachi Williams of True Media Today USA Boxing. Some say that you are a tenderoni magnet. Some say that the tenderonis, they panties melt at the sight of seeing you. What say you? How do you see this fight going down? You have one of the fastest check left hooks in the history of boxing. Some say that I saw you training with Sugar Ray Leonard on a TikTok video. Some say that you remind them you're a cross between Oscar De La Hoya and a Sugar Ray Leonard. Your speed is unmatched. How do you see this fight going down? Brian. I think this is going to be a good fight. Shout out to Gervonta Tank Davis for stepping up to the plate. And, I think Gervonta, he's a good fighter, but he's never seen anyone like me. Like, no. We need somebody that's going to get them crump. Like, we need somebody like me. Hey, look here, man, Tank, check this out, baby boy. Listen, you came from poverty. You came up from nothing. You came from the mean streets of Baltimore. You get what I'm saying? The educational. Now, I don't want to ask you too many questions because we do know that you can't talk that good. So I don't want to ask too many questions. I'm going to just ask you some basic questions and just get you straight to the point. Ryan Garcia said he going to knock your block off. He said you was a midget. You too short. He said when y'all do the face off, he really ain't gonna be able to see where you at because your head is gonna be to his chest. Like Ryan Garcia said, when y'all stand up face, he said it really ain't no face off. It's really a chest off because your face is gonna be looking at his chest and he gonna be looking like this, not knowing where you at and all that stuff there. What say you about that? What will say you about Tank? They call you Tank, but you ain't never been in the ring with someone from Victorville, California, like Ryan Garcia. What say you? Well, when he said that. That's what you said, Ryan? As a matter of fact, coach, hoe ass nigga, the hell with you. You said that. Hey, look here, baby boy. I ain't no fighter, dog. I ain't say it. Ryan said it. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. I'm just carrying the message, baby boy. All I'm saying, the man said that you're getting an allowance from Al Heyman. He said you're getting an allowance. That's what he said. I ain't said it. He said it. They said that the educational system in B-more is not that good. That's why you can't talk too good right now. You be stuttering and mumbling and all that stuff there. They said when you be giving interviews, you be twisting your hair and stuff like that. And they said that you really didn't want the smoke. You ain't never called Ryan Garcia out. You was on the Gilly the Kid podcast. And when Gilly the Kid asked you, you know what I mean? When have you walked in the office and say, I want these niggas, you want to fight Ryan Garcia, the top guys? You said you not sure and all that stuff there. So you had doubts in your mind then. Do you still have those doubts about King Ryan? I'm going to set it off right there. That's going to set it off. Tank going to be 38 hot. And then I'm going to go over there to Ryan Garcia. Ryan, a lot of people say you're a TikTok fighter. You in the vein of Jake Paul. You know what I mean? Yeah, you a tenderoni magnet, but when they come to fighting, you really ain't that good. You got a mean check left hook. You got fast hands. But when you throw your punches, you leave your chin in the air. What say you? Do you think, what's going to happen if you leave your chin in the air like you always do and Tank Davis catch you with that left hook? What's going to happen? Do you see yourself going night-night? You know what I mean? You got a lot of commercial endorsements. You got millions of views on TikTok and stuff like that. You got the guy liner. I heard you got a G-string named after you. I heard you got a G-string, a clothing line called G-string named after you. Stuff like that. You got the guy liner. You got your own cologne. I heard you got your own makeup line. Tank said that you're a pretty boy. You ain't got no business in the ring with him. You wear G-strings and thongs and stuff like that. What say you about that, Ryan Garcia? Did Tank say that? Gervonta, did you say that, Gervonta? I'm going to knock you out, Gervonta. I swear, I'm going to knock you out. Don't talk about my clothing line. So what? I made a G-string. What does that mean? What does my makeup, my guy liner, my lipstick, and what does all of that have to do with me punching you in your face, Gervonta? Like, you get what I'm saying? We got to set it off.
True.
We got to set it off. Hey, we got to set it off. We got to set it off. You know what I mean? When I finish, listen, bro, when I finish, oh, yeah. I can promise you that when I finish, because Ron Boy Fresh threw it out there. He said, we trying to get a meal. When I finish, guess what? We going to get to that meal.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time box. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
If it's one thing I know how to do, boy, I know how to piss some niggas off, boy. Boy, woo, Lord have mercy, boy. I know how to piss some niggas off, boy. I get a nigga so mad, boy. Remember the dude called the show? He said, I'm gonna put your body in the dirt. I'm gonna put the magnum to your head. Nigga, I don't believe you what you said about Errol. You don't talk about Errol like that. Bro, like this dude was hot, bro. I know how to one thing I know how to do, I know how to get low. If you a nigga with a low IQ, but I know how to get a low IQ nigga in his feelings, boy. You know what I mean? Look, listen, I mean that, bro. Like, boy, ooh, Lord, bro, I'm gonna get when I finish. Now it might be a riot. It might be a riot on stage. It might be a riot on stage, but guess what? We gonna sell the fight.
True.
It might be a riot on stage now. It might be a riot on stage. I ain't listen. I'm going for the juggler. I'm gonna get him mad. I got shooters, homie. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, when I finish, boy, I'm gonna be 30 hot. Boy, they gonna be like, man, that nigga here right here, man. God damn, boy. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. That nigga right. Woo, Lord have mercy, boy. When I finish, boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you. I gotta tell Ryan Garcia, man. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Ryan, what we gonna do, baby boy? We gonna need you to, you know, hey, Ryan, you know what I mean? Well, this we gotta do. This we gotta do. You know what I mean? Ryan, we gotta work on you just learning different things, man. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta like, you know, I know your Espanol is not that good. I know it's not that good, you know what I mean? Para leer en español. Para leer en español. You know, you gotta know how to read in Spanish and stuff like that. Tú lo tienes mucho practicar de eso. You know, de español. You know what I mean? Like, cause you want to tap into that. You want to tap into that fan base that don't speak English. You know what I mean? That speak Spanish. So you really want to tap into that as well. Like Ryan Garcia, like when I finish with him, I'm trying to tell you though, when I finish with Ryan and Tank, just let me, listen, I like Brian Custer. I rock with Brian Custer. You guys know I like Brian Custer. But what they need to do, Al, you need to let bygones be bygones, Al. Al, let bygones be bygones. I know you got an embargo out on me. I know that you put sanctions on you put sanctions on the True Media family. That's fine. I ain't got no problem with that, baby boy. But hold up, swole up. If y'all need my services, now I ain't willing to do what Ellie Setback willing to do. I don't. Now listen, in the contract, now if you offer me a contract to come promote your fight, you know, to come be the host of your fight, if you offer me a contract, I don't want that Ellie Setback contract. Listen, if you say, well, listen, I gotta have knee pads, gotta be a part of the contract, I don't do knee pads.
True.
If you say before I sign this contract, I got to agree to the terms. The terms say I have to have knee pads, cocoa butter, baby oil, and KY jelly. I don't want that. I don't want that Ellie Setback contract. Whatever Ellie got signed with you guys, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Now, I ain't got nothing to do with that, Al. But I'm just saying, though, you know, if you want to let bygones be bygones, that's fine. We can do that.
True.
Yeah. Hey, Bless. Yeah. I can't do that, Bless. I can't. I don't want that Ellie Setback. I don't want that LA Setback contract. I don't want that. I'm just saying, sis. That's all I'm saying. I ain't, you know what I mean? Just certain things I ain't willing to do to get the interview now. I'm just letting you know. I ask now, but they're going to put some respect on my name.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
And as a matter of fact, that's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? I can't cap. Shit, I had y'all see, man. I had my brother mad at me, man. My brother Pop, man. Floyd Senior, man. I had him mad at me, man. You know what I mean? I had my brother mad at me because you know what I mean. Like that's just me. I gotta call it the way I see it, dog. That's just how I am. I always been like that. You get what I'm saying, man? But much love. I do get it out there, you know what I mean? But I'm just trying to say, business is business. We're trying to sell a fight. You got to put all that personal stuff aside. You know what I mean? You got to put all that personal stuff aside, dog. Hey, look here, baby boy. I know we beefing right now. I know it's beef. You see what I'm saying? But can we just set the beef aside just for one moment? I want to make sure this fight Ron Boy said we trying to do a milli. So we trying to do a milli plus. The only way it's going to happen, you got to bring me. You got to hire the big guns. I'm considered the big gun. You have to hire the big guns. Nigga, listen, I got entire boxing communities mad at me. I have niggas stalking me digitally online, and they stalking me on Twitter. They stalking me on YouTube. They stalking me. I think that's Twitter and YouTube for right now. So I'm trying to tell you, boy, I am the prince, the king of pissing people off. But if you wanna piss, listen, you want to get some niggas pissed off and get the fans riled up. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I'm trying to tell you.
True.
I'm trying to tell you, boy. I'm gonna have the entire Baltimore and the entire Victorville mad at me. They're going to be 38 high. When it's over, but guess what? When it's over, we going to break records, baby. We going to break records. As a matter of fact, we did it first. And we motivate even the greats.
We did it first. And we motivate even the greats. This is different.
This is different, man. We motivate even the greats, man. They did what it is. Hey, what did it say, Jose? He said that Tenderonis are on fire out here in Cali, coach. Hey, Jose, I already know, dog. I already know. That's what we got to do. Listen, man, because a lot of people think that Ryan Garcia is Hollywood. Ryan, you King Ryan. See, you don't win Hollywood. The boxing fans feel that King Ryan don't win Hollywood. You don't win Hollywood, baby boy. The boxing ain't your first love no more. You don't win Hollywood. Ain't no way I'm gonna let a pretty Ricky and the Mavericks looking motherfucker whoop me doing nothing. You ain't gonna whoop me doing nothing. You know what I mean? That's how we gotta sell it. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's happening, coach? This is John from Colorado.
John from Colorado, talk to me.
Man, I was calling to talk about the Garcia Tank fight.
What you think it's gonna do?
And, well, I'm going through the pay-per-view numbers for the past 10 years, and the only boxing name I can come up with that go past 1 million is Mayweather, Canelo, and that's it. So I think unless you're one of those two names, I don't even think you're getting close to it.
Yeah.
Tank, he needs to fight people that people care about. And Ryan, I mean, he's more of a YouTuber, it seems like.
Yeah.
I don't know if the hardcore boxing fans are going to come out for him. He might get some YouTubers, but that generation, they stream. So I just don't see how this does even over 500.
Yeah, my brother Ron Boy is very, very optimistic. I'm not that optimistic as him. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's gonna do anywhere near 1 million. Myself, it's a big fight. It's a big fight though, but I don't see it doing that. I could potentially see it doing maybe 500,000 though. I could potentially see it doing 500,000. What's gonna be telling to me is to see if Showtime released the pay-per-view numbers. If they don't release the numbers, then that tell me everything I need to know. You know.
Oh yeah, we know their history.
You know what I mean?
So I mean, the thing is too, these pay-per-view prices are pretty hard. Like I feel like I make good money, but I can't justify spending $80 every other weekend.
Man, I was looking at my bill, bro. I'm paying for, bro. I'm paying. I bought quite a few pay-per-views this year, man. I mean, just so far this year. But they were cheaper pay-per-views. I bought the UFC card. That UFC card was stacked. I might be at the UFC card here in Miami. They got a UFC card in Miami, April the 8th. I think I'm going to go to that. So, but.
Hey, well, I'll tell you what. On that note, Coach, it's been almost 4 years since the UFC did their biggest number. They're hurting on pay-per-view numbers as well.
They do millions, though. I mean, they don't do 2-3 million, but they do $1 million. They do $1 million plus when they had their big events.
Oh, yeah, but in comparison to, when McGregor was around and some of their other big draws, I mean, they're just not even drawing anything compared to that. So, I don't know, that's pretty much all I had. I was just reviewing the numbers, and I've seen that pretty much Canelo and Mayweather are the only two cats in boxing that can pull off $1 million plus. So, good luck, Ryan.
Hey, shout out to John from Colorado. Salute, man. Oh, no. Oh, no, my brother Keena, my brother. No. Keena say this is not every other weekend type of fight though. This is our generation's Tommy Hearns versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Oh my brother. This brother is comparing Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia to Tommy Hearns, this fight to Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard. Lord have mercy. He's saying that this is that type of fight. Brother, what do you know about My thing for you, Keen, is this. What do you know about Tommy Hearns and Sugar Ray Leonard? Obviously, I'm gonna give you a pass on that one, Keena. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? I'm gonna give you a pass on that one.
What's up, Coach? It's the inevitable. D Block, D Town, D City, Dville, Baltimore. Now, I like that. I like that perception of seeing the fight's going to be like Sugar Ray Leonard and Tommy Hearns. Of course, we're talking about two legendary fighters of their era, right? Yeah. The 80s, which was the prime time. Even Mike Tyson was burning up. So the way I see maybe he's just talking about stylistically, which at the end of the day really don't make no sense. It really don't make no sense.
Can't even talk about stylistically. There's no comparison. There's no comparison at all.
Oh, that's what I said.
Yeah, you can't.
Exactly.
There's nothing about Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis.
Yeah.
You don't bring nobody old school and compare this fight to anything old school. This is 2023. We compare them to the modern day time. That's it. We can't do that. We can't do that.
You ready for this? You ready for this? You ready for this? Because I can do it. Because I will tell you, I will do it, and maybe I'll make you change your mind when you go to sleep. You know what? Maybe that guy D Block was right for a second, at least for a split second. This fight will be just like, and it's totally different, I know, but I see some similarities to where Roberto Duran, when he fought Tommy Hearns, and he went up there and he got knocked out by Tommy Hearns with that left. You remember that left?
Yeah.
He knocked out. He knocked him out.
You talking about Duran and Tommy Hearns?
Yeah, I can see the same size difference.
No, he caught him with a right. He caught him with a right. He dropped that right hand on him.
Okay, even better. And plus, Roberto Duran was I don't think he was a southpaw, right, Coach?
No.
I don't think he was. So, but what I'm saying is the concept that I'm putting there is Tommy Hearns was taller. He had good length. He had good measurement of where his stance was, where his feet were, to the point where people criticized Ryan Garcia because they said he's flat-footed. I've seen a lot of adjustments that Goosen has done with him, which I really love what he's done with him, especially his last fight that he had against Fontea or some shit like that. I forgot his name. I'm sorry, Coach.
You talking about Ryan Garcia? He fought the dude from
Fontura.
He fought the dude. Yeah, he fought Fortuna. Yeah, he fought Fortuna.
Yeah, Fortuna, southpaw. Yeah, southpaw. So what I'm saying is, like, you can look at it like that and say the fight could look like that because sometimes history does repeat itself. Okay. And Ryan Garcia is the bigger guy. Ryan Garcia is, and here's where people are going to see why I hate on Tank Davis. Tank Davis is bringing him up to 136. It doesn't make any sense, Coach, to me. Does it make sense to you, Coach? Does it? I want to know your opinion on that. You think it's fair? I just want to know what you got to say about that, Coach.
He's playing the A-side role, and what Tank is doing is hey man, I'm trying to make it as advantageous for me to win the fight as possible, and that's what A-sides do. A lot of people when they A-side you, Oscar De La Hoya done it, Floyd Mayweather Jr. did it, so it is what it is. I mean that's just what it is. That's just how it is. None of these guys have those old school type guys mentality like that. So I would never in my life, compare or anything. This fight is nowhere near on the caliber of anything old school, in my opinion. It's on the caliber of what's going on in today's time. But as it relates to Ray Leonard and Hearns, nah, hell no. Hell to the no.
I got one more thing to say, because I know tonight before you go to sleep, before you take off your slippers, you're going to think a little bit, just a little bit. You're going to be like, you know what? Maybe D Block was right. But other than that, I want to tell you one thing. I want all of Baltimore to come out on this show this week. And I want y'all to represent. I want all the callers to call up. Represent your hood. I'm calling from D Block, D Town, D City. I'm going to represent Ryan Garcia. Okay?
Throw your hood up.
The haters here. So get ready. Just put your hood up, partner. This Westside the realest everywhere we go. You know what I mean? I might be 40, but shit, I still got the hood in me, and I still represent who I'm from. So Ryan Garcia all day. All Baltimore big heads. Yeah, bring it to me, baby. All week. D Block, D Town, D City, D-Ville, Baltimore. Get down.
D Block. Throw your hood up, man. Throw your hood up. Hey, Bless. Gang. Gang, gang. Gang, 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 gang. Gang, 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 gang. Gang, gang. Throw your hood up. Throw it up. Throw it up. I can't see y'all. Y'all got to throw it up now. Y'all got to represent now. Y'all got to represent. Now listen, we got Baltimore versus Victorville. Baltimore versus Victorville. Who will win? You know, somebody hood, somebody old got to go. Somebody hood got to take an L. You know what I mean? Somebody old got to go, and somebody hood has to take an L. That's all I'm saying. So there you go, here you go. I think B-Boy calling in. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
At the request of D-Block. This is Damien from Baltimore.
That's up and down, David. I knew you would call. I said David will call. Yeah, boy, David, you rep. Now you rep B-Boy to the fullest. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me.
Can this dude stop whining about 1 pound, 136? We already know. We know it's just a money grab. He act like he's making them come down to 130. He's 1 pound, 135, 136. I mean, is that really gonna make a difference?
Nah, because you're gonna rehydrate. They're gonna rehydrate, and I think he had his last fight at what did he had his last fight at 135, right?
140, I think.
140.
Yeah, but I'm just like,
the fight before that, he fought at 135, if I'm not mistaken.
So D-Block don't understand. This don't have nothing to do with tanking. This is for D-Block. What he don't understand is he is really a social media ass dude. Like, if you want to watch boxing, watch boxing. All that shit he adding in it don't have nothing to do with the fight. Not one thing. Fucking just stick. All we want to do is see the fight at the cheapest rate possible. So I know they're gonna come with that $80 shit, but it'd be sweet if it was $49.
I'm gonna buy it if I can't. You know, I'm working on some things to see can I get to the fight. Press credentials, anyways. Press credentials. That's what I'm trying to get. But if I can't do that, more than likely, what I'll probably do is just do a fight party. I'm gonna buy it because the fight party. What we're gonna do? We're gonna do an old school fight party. This is a big fight. You know, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia. I'm gonna bring all the boys out. Everybody coming out. We're gonna charge $10 at the door.
Y'all gonna spike the hoop? Y'all gonna spike the punch?
No. It's gonna be free drinks. You know, and everybody get patted down. You got to get patted down before you come in now. Cause we don't need nobody coming in there, coming up no gun. They're gonna get drunk, get mad if somebody lose, want to start shooting. I mean, I ain't got that kind of crowd anyways. To be honest with you. But
so from now on, whenever D-Block call in, man, what we gonna have to do? We gonna have to play that Broner for him because he be calling in with some soft ass shit.
Hey, you know what? D-Block, at my brother. Hold on, Damon. Hold on. I can't let you go. I can't let you go. At my brother's request, we're gonna D-Block. We're gonna have to hit you. We're gonna have to hit you with the Adrian Broner.
Shut that soft ass shit up. And the best man to win.
That's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up. All that soft talking. I know you can do it, man. You got to. Man, shut that soft ass shit up.
Yeah, man. I had to do that for my brother, man. Hey, Damon, thank you for calling him, man. Be more than represented, man. Be more than represented. It's for real though, man. Rep. What you talking about, man? Be more than rep. Be more repping. Hey, we need 52 more likes. We need 52 more likes. Be more repping. Be more repping right now. That's what we need. We got to get the likes. So we need 52 more likes. Be more repping right now. They repping. D-Block don't called in. Dallas, Texas repping. Be more don't called in. Repping. You know what I mean? You know, who you with? Y'all remember that song? Hey, Bless. Remember that song about Lil Jon and the East Side Boys? Who you with? Who you with? Who you with? Get crunk. Who you with? 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 To the floor. Let's ride. 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 Be more niggas on stairs. No, what they say? What we gonna say? We gonna say, B-Town niggas is the craziest. Victorville niggas is the craziest. Represent Boston is the craziest. Put it all down is the craziest. Who you with? Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Knock 'em out. Knock 'em out. Knock 'em out. Knock 'em out. Who you with? Hey, shout out to my dog Smith and West. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Who you with, dog? I just want to know who you with. That's all I'm saying. Who you with today? As a matter of fact, this is the Who You With hotline. This is the Who You With hotline. If you like Tank Davis, call into the show. If you like Ryan Garcia, call into the show. Let everybody know who you with. That's what I want to know, man. Right now, we're gonna shout out to my main man, Freeway Ricky Ross. Shout out to Freeway Ricky Ross, man. It is what it is. TRUMediaTodayUSA Boxing. We are the official podcast of Team Freeway Boxing. It is what it is.
What's my name? My name is nobody, and I don't live nowhere, and I don't know nothing. I don't know because I know that you gon' tell God on Jesus, kiss a Judas, silver pieces, monkeys acting in the monkey show. Gangsta monster killer, silverback. Where is your rap sheet? And the truth never explains. Moving fast, thinking slow. Dummy clown, silly Billy, need a hug. Thugs on drugs, monkeys acting in the monkey show.
Yeah, man, Team Fury, Ricky Ross, man, I gotta do a drop for my brother too, man. He got a mixer, he got an industry mixer coming up. Team Fury Ross, Ricky Ross does have an industry mixer coming up. If you're a rapper, a music producer, you want to know how to get into the music business and stuff like that, I will be dropping that information and show you guys how you can get involved. It's free as well. It's free as well. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, coach? It's Raphael 32 calling out of Toledo.
Raphael 32 out of Toledo. Talk to me, fam.
Okay, now as far as what Keenan was talking about, I just think he had the wrong fighters. To me, a fight that comes close to that is Marco Antonio Barrera versus Eric Morales. That kind of reminds me of Tank versus Brian, with Morales being a bigger, more technical fighter, meaning boxer, and then Barrera being like Tank. As far as what D-Block was talking about, he said something about the weight, like Tank is always trying to bring people up in weight. That's true, but Ryan was already going to like 140. He's a big guy, so he was I disagree with D-Block on that, because Ryan was already setting to go to 140 like Tank was. I think they're gonna get this fight out the way and go to 140. And then, like I said before, I don't think anybody beats all those superstars at 135. If they come up to 140, they don't beat Regis. And this fight is just it's a fight that we need to happen. And then after that, Spence and Crawford needs to happen.
What do you think about the brother said in the chat? Shout out to Abel. He said Tank fought Mario Barrios at 140. Why he didn't fight Ryan? Why he's not fighting Ryan at 140?
I'm not sure of that. I don't know. I know Barrios is a little chinny, and he was winning that fight and got knocked out. And then when he moved up to 147 to fight Thurman, he didn't he hasn't grown into 147 weight yet. Why has I can't answer that. I like the fight at 135, 136. It's at 136. Excuse me. I like that fight at 136. Now, ain't no telling. It could be anything why they're not fighting, because they could be doing that because Tank has a little trouble making 135, and Ryan, he may agree to be like, hey, I got trouble making it too. Okay, I'm down with 136 too. Ain't no telling. I don't know. That's hard to say. That's like on the inside.
All right. I mean, shout out to Raphael 32, Toledo, Ohio. Stand up, man. Salute, fam. Everybody rep, man. Everybody, who you with? Let's ride. 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 Hey, hold on. Let's ride. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's ride. Hey, shout out to Savage Surge. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. Yeah, man, we're gonna make it do what it do. He said, hey, coach. He said, it's everybody versus Ryan. Ain't nobody here like repping. He said, ain't nobody in here repping Victorville. Yeah, they ain't nobody repping Victorville. They probably be repping LA or the West Coast though. They probably repping LA and the West Coast. But I get exactly what you're saying, fam. I definitely get what you're saying. Yeah, man, we got two hoods coming there going to Victorville, the mean streets of Victorville and the mean streets of Baltimore. May the best man win. May the best man win. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. If they need some help setting the fight, my services are available. You can reach me. You can reach me at True Media USA. You can reach me at TrueMediaUSABoxing@gmail.com. You can also reach me at 530-494-9636. Phone number is going across the screen right now. You can reach me in multiple ways. You can reach me in my DMs. You know what I mean? You can reach me on Twitter. You can reach me on Twitter at Coach_Malachi. Now, don't pay attention to some of the threats you may see. Don't worry about that. Don't pay attention to any of that stuff. It's fine. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Anybody gonna do that. Don't worry about that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
D Block. Back in it, Coach. My bad. I just gotta lay it
what's
real
up, man?
good.
What's happening?
Now this is what I'm talking about. Come on, Baltimore. You gotta have better than that. Where you at? Bring it. Bring your game on, man, because I got my game, and it's insane. So he's telling me, he's telling y'all. He ain't telling y'all facts, like I'm going to tell you facts. Facts with hate, okay? He's telling me that Ted Davis, he ain't no weight bully. He don't be bringing people up, and he knocks them out, and he fought Leo Santa Cruz, man. A little damn man with no damn muscle in him. Brought him up and knocked his ass out. Facts. He fought Garcia, brought his ass up. Shouldn't even have been there. Fact. He fought Barrios, which he had no problem going up to 140 and beating a young kid like that, right? Yeah. He had no problem with that, with his Mickey Mouse ass belt. Did he? Fact. Okay? So don't come at me right now and try to come with your words with it, and you represent your hood with the Baltimore, wherever you want to represent, and tell me that Tank Davis ain't no weight bully. He put... This is what I'm trying to say. If you got so much skills,
so you're trying to say
140.
You're trying to say he's weight draining Ryan Garcia. That's what you said.
Yeah. Coach, if he's so confident in himself, like he say, what's that A-side mentality when he fought Barrios? Oh no, you got to fight me at 136. No, I ain't going up to 140. Yeah. I ain't trying to make. Yeah. Come on, man, let's be real with this. I keep it real. I keep the facts. Yeah. Okay. So that's all I got to say with that, Coach. Come on, Baltimore. Bring it. I know you got your favorite son in there hiding. Bring him out, because I'm going to bring him out, too. Bring it out all week. D-Block, D-Town, D-City, D-Ville, Baltimore, stand up.
Okay. All right. D-Block made a couple of points. He made a couple of points. You know, he didn't bring Mario Barrios down to 136 to fight him at a catchweight. Why is he bringing down Ryan Garcia to a catchweight at 136? Hey, what you say, Damien? Hold on. Here go my dog. He go to rebuttal. Check this out. Damien say Tank is a 126 pounder. Cut the crap. Hey, you know what? Hey, guess what, y'all? Damien is right. Tank Davis did start out at 126 pounds. That is true. True. That is true now. He did start out at 126 pounds. That is true now, D-Block. Tank is 126 pounder. He started his career out as 126 pounds. That is true now. Hey, listen. I throw my hands up on that. I ain't got nothing to say on that. He started his career out at 126. You get what I'm saying? He said, I don't agree with the catchweight, but I hate catchweight fights, period. You know what, though, Harvey? I hate that, too. I don't like catchweights. You know what I mean? Like, I think when back in the day when Ray Robinson fought, if he wanted to challenge the middleweight champion or the guy who was the middleweight, he come up to their weight and fight him. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Now, catchweights, who popularized the catchweights in the modern era? I want to say, was it De La Hoya? Who popularized the catchweights? I think maybe De La Hoya, Floyd, and Canelo. De La Hoya, Floyd, and Canelo in this modern era, I think they made that kind of popular. I think they made that kind of popular. I think they made that kind of popular. They popularized the catchweights. De La Hoya, Oscar, Floyd, definitely Floyd, and Canelo. All you know what these three guys have in common? Three of these guys were the top fighters, was the top fighters of the, at that time. 3 of those guys are the top fighters at that time. Oh, yeah. Manny Pacquiao. I forgot all about Pac. Manny Pacquiao. You're right. Manny Pacquiao. Yep. Manny Pacquiao, Canelo Alvarez, Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya. So we can't get mad at if Tank fighting at a catchweight, got Ryan coming down to the catchweight, we can't get mad. We can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that. You know what I mean? Because the 4 guys who made it, who made it a norm and made it popular and made it a norm, De La Hoya, Floyd, Canelo, and Manny Pacquiao. They did that. Shout out to Curtis Robinson. He say fresh, the Grind family, Tank KO in the 4th round. Okay. Shout out to Dantes. What did he say, family? He say Ryan haven't got his feet wet at 140. Nah, but he had a fight. Hey, Dantes, he had a fight at 140 though. He fought Javier Fortuna. He fought Fortuna at 140. He fought Fortuna at 140. You get what I'm saying? And another thing, at the end of the day, he agreed to the terms. He agreed to the terms. He said, Pac different though, coach. He didn't start that until after 50 fights. I mean, yet and still, I mean, it's not different. It's not different. If you come with a catchweight and you start making that your norm to fight the bigger fighters, it is what it is. Pac is not different. He's not different. I get what you're saying, but Pac is not different. Pac not different. I mean, I think Floyd started catchweights after he left Top Rank. He had 35 fights at Top Rank. Floyd Mayweather had 35 fights at Top Rank, and he started doing the catchweights after 30 fights. After his 35th fight. Remember, he had 15 fights away from Top Rank. He had 15 fights away from Top Rank. So when he fought Oscar, I think Oscar fought him at Oscar A-side him to death. Oscar A-side Floyd Mayweather to death. He did that. He A-side him to death. And Oscar was known for doing that as well. A-side and you and stuff like that. So I ain't, it is what it's like. It is what it is. My thing is if I'm gonna fight you up, now I like what Canelo did this time. He fought Dimitri Bivol at 175. I think I can beat you at light heavyweight. I'm gonna come to your weight and beat you. You get what I'm saying? I like that. Do that. Fight a young guy, not an old Sergey Kovalev, but he fought a young guy, and we saw what happened. So you get what I'm saying? I like that. But me personally, I'm an old school guy. I'm not a fan of catchweights myself. What did you say, Andre? You say, have you received a location for the press conference in New York and LA? Nah. I haven't received the location. I can find out though. I can find out. And that's gonna be real easy to find. That's gonna be real easy to find, fam. You know what I mean? They're gonna put that information out there. They'll put that information out there. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of catchweights myself. For no fighter. If you telling me that, if you telling me that you the big dog and you gonna move up and fight this guy at 135 or fight this guy at 140, fight him at his weight class. Fight him there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But that's just me. Hey, shout out to Rick. What'd you say, Rick? Rick say folks gonna try to discredit Tank by any means possible. He say just let it go. You know what? I can't discredit Tank if he beat Ryan Garcia. My thing is this here, Rick. Ryan Garcia agreed to the terms. Ryan Garcia agreed to the terms. You can't agree to the terms and then complain about it. Tank ain't make him sign the contract. You know what I mean? You wanted that fight that bad. You was willing to agree to anything. That's on him. He should be a better negotiator. That's on him. I can't get mad at Tank for that. He said, Coach, I'm telling you, a dope. He said, I'm telling you. He said, oh, I guess you're trying to say, drop $100 on Ryan. Drop $100 on Ryan? He said, what Blue Blood say? Drop that $100 on your boy Blue. You know what I mean? I was just saying, so. Hey, what to say, Giovanni, you say most people going for Tank, though. No one discrediting Tank. Nah, you know what? No one is discrediting him. Everybody's going for Tank. Like, I think Tank is as a matter of fact, let's look at the odds. What's the odds? What's the odds, guys? Let's see what the odds is for this fight so far. Hold on, let's look at the poll. I'm finna end the poll. Anybody who haven't got their votes in, this is the last time I'm going to stop the poll. I'm going to end the poll. Hold on, let's get these likes up, man. We got to get to 300, dog. Hey, we need 30 more likes, fam. We need 30 likes. We need 30 more likes. 300 is my magic number. I need 300 likes, guys. Y'all help the old boy out. I turned the phone on early and everything. Let anybody call into the show. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Going on, Coach? Giovanni from Sacramento.
Giovanni from Sacktown. Talk to me.
Yeah, what's going on, man? First of all, I just wanted to say that, you know, I'm actually very excited for both of these fights coming up. You know, the Benavidez Plant, Tank and Ryan, because, you know, it's not often that you get fights that like 50-50. You know what I mean? It's always kind of like, we already know who's going to win. Even though it does seem like a lot of people are kind of going for Tank.
Everybody going for Tank.
And a lot of people seem to be going for Plant with Benavidez. And I don't know if that's just favoritism, because I honestly see it completely opposite. You know, I see Benavidez probably getting the better of Plant. And same with Ryan. You know what I mean? The prediction I paid the most attention to was Haney, because Haney already fought Ryan a couple of times. And even his father doesn't try to discredit, you know, the fights they had. You know, he's like, hey, look, Ryan won a couple fights. You know, he beat Haney, and you know, and he doesn't try to take away from it either. And like Haney, I feel like
both of them. I think both of them beat each other. They kind of like split or something, right?
Yeah. No, they both beat each other.
Yeah.
They beat each other, but they asked Devin what he thought about the fight, and you know, at the end he says, you know, I kind of got to go with with Tank, but I feel like he's just saying that because everybody's already, you know, kind of doing that. But at the same time, the fact that he did say, but you can't discredit or count out Ryan, because, you know, he has the reach, he has the power, he has the speed, and Haney should know, you know what I mean? And this is coming from the undisputed at that weight class,
right?
You know, and he's kind of like, hey, you know, you never know, Ryan can pull it off, because I just don't understand why everybody brings up like Wilder's reach when we talk about Wilder and Ruiz, you know what I mean? And people say, Ruiz, you know, that fight, Wilder shouldn't even take it. It's an easy fight because Wilder has the reach. But when you bring up Ryan's reach and his speed and all this other stuff, it's like, but that doesn't matter. Tank's still gonna get him.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's all I really want to say, Coach.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Giovanni, man. You make a valid point on Sacktown in the house, man. Hey, Giovanni make a valid point, guys, because I will say this. It is kind of like people are very dismissive of Ryan Garcia, including myself. I'm not going to lie. Including myself, because I cannot exclude myself into this. I was very dismissive of Ryan Garcia. I'm not dismissive of Ryan Garcia anymore. I was dismissive of Ryan Garcia. I'm going to be honest with you. But I'm not dismissive of him anymore. I'm going to sit down and really, really look at it. The thing is you know, the thing that intrigues me is everyone is looking at Tank Davis's punching power. But what about Ryan Garcia's punching power? People are saying that, hey man, you know, when Tank, you know, when Tank land that punch, that's gonna be it. But what happens when Ryan Garcia land that punch? The venue was at the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas. You get what I'm saying? It's not like Ryan Garcia ain't no doggone. It ain't like Ryan Garcia can't punch. Ryan Garcia got a lot of knockouts. You get what I'm saying? It ain't like Ryan Garcia. He pillow fist. Hey, listen, we seen a fighter who, like everybody said, was pillow fist. We seen a fighter that Deontay Wilder and all of his followers and stuff like that. Oh man, that man pillow fist, man. He pillow fist. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? So I like, you know, I don't know. Hold on. You get what I'm saying? Like, what happens is if Ryan Garcia laying that shot, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just something to think about. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach. What's up, Slim? Real quick, man. Real quick. Let me just put this in perspective. I know everybody want to give Ryan a little bit of credit. Ryan's not winning this motherfucking fight. This is just a cash grab. Do you know what the odds are on this fight for this fight to go?
Yeah, I put it up.
If Ryan look at it.
I'm looking at it now.
You tell me who the fuck is winning this fight.
They got Tank Davis.
Look at method of victory. That's all you need to see. Who winning this fight?
You talking about the chances? Somebody who they're picking the chances of winning the fight?
No. Look at Method of Victory. No matter what app you on, just looking at Method of Victory, that'll tell you who the fuck is going to win this fight, bro. This is how lopsided this fight is.
Yeah. Right here, I'm looking at a couple of them. Right here, they have Tank as a -250 favorite.
As a what? A -250 method by knockout. Now look at the Method of Victory by is it by
But they have 70%. 70%. They're saying chances of winning 70%. Tank has a 70% chance of winning this fight. Yeah.
Slim, this is nowhere like I said, bro. They telling you what's going on in this fight. You know me, I bet they telling you what's going on. Motherfucker, it's a -7. It's a -175 if Davis win by knockout. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm looking at it right now.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you already know what this is. Yeah, go ahead,
but let me ask you this, Ron. Do you think that I'm not saying you, but I'm saying, do you think that people are underestimating Ryan Garcia's punching power?
I don't think it has. I don't think punching power has anything to do with this. This has everything to do with experience, skills, and Ryan punching power does not negate his weak ass defense.
Right.
That's just it. Out of all his defense is weak as fuck. Don't nobody give a fuck about your punching power if you got a weak, if your chin is up every time you pull out. Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. Everybody want to hang themselves. Everybody want to go to this motherfucking edge of the cliff, waiting on this motherfucker to land one punch. So far as I'm concerned, you try to tell me this motherfucker is damn near one trick pony, is what you telling me.
So how do you see this fight playing out? How do you see Tank Davis?
Reggie Davis stops Ryan Garcia in 6.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. He's going to stop him, but how is he? Like, how do you see it playing out? You get what I'm saying?
He's gonna hit him with an uppercut. He's gonna hit him with one of them. Reggie got this little crazy ass uppercut that's going to land. Ryan defense is trash. Ryan defense is trash. He has one of the worst defenses.
Defense is trash.
That
is true.
Exactly. Nobody's talking about this. Yeah, nobody's talking about this. And if Reggie don't want to get hit, he don't get hit. Now he know what he was up against when he fought Leo Santa Cruz and walking him down and all this. He's not coming with that approach. He's not gonna come with that approach with Ryan Garcia. He's gonna respect his power, but at the end of the day, nobody has yet to tell me. Have we seen? Look, let me tell you this. Ryan is so much of a liability. They couldn't even find a tune-up fight that actually where they felt comfortable where he can get away with. You dig what I'm telling you? If that make any sense?
But Ryan Garcia pulled out of his tune-up fight though. That was his choice.
He didn't. No. They pulled out the tune-up fight because they couldn't find a proper opponent for him. That's what I'm telling you. Don't let them motherfuckers lie to you, man. And I have in this fight, I really don't have a dog in a race because everybody know I'm not a fan of neither. But we not gonna sit here. We gonna keep it a buck. This motherfucker is not that good. He has yet to prove to y'all anything. All he proved to y'all is he was good in the amateurs and he got a left hook. That's all he proved to y'all. And he didn't do nothing against anybody. All the motherfuckers he was supposed to fight over there, Golden Boy, you know who fought him? Devin. Because the reason why Devin fought him is because they didn't feel comfortable putting Linares in the ring with Ryan. They didn't feel comfortable putting JoJo Diaz in the ring with Ryan. They did it for obvious reasons. They wanted to keep William Zepeda away from Ryan. Come on, man. Y'all, the rating's on the wall. Oh, that motherfucker ain't good. He alright. He's just an amateur motherfucker with a left hook. Until he fights somebody, man, stop talking about that motherfucker like he like that. He ain't like that. And if anybody betting, post your bet slip, because I don't believe none of y'all motherfuckers. I don't believe none of y'all motherfuckers talking about y'all betting on Ryan. I don't believe y'all. And I ain't talking about no $10. I'm talking about bet 100, bet 200, bet 500, bet 1,000. I'm not talking about $5 on FanDuel or no boost. You dig what I'm telling you? I'm not talking about that little ass shit. Show me something that's gonna hurt you. I'm not trying. Nah, show me at least $100 bet, because I don't believe none of y'all motherfuckers when y'all say y'all betting on Ryan. Don't listen to these motherfuckers, coach. They
Man,
gonna fuck you up.
bro, everything. Well, no, I mean, I picked Tank to win. So I mean, you preach to the choir. You preach to the choir here.
Why is he gonna win by knock the fuck out?
But what I'm saying
that's
is,
what he gonna win by.
But what I was saying was, I hear all that what you're saying, but if you're a Ryan Garcia fan, right? You got to look at it from where they're looking at it from. It's like people are negating Ryan Garcia's tangibles, what he brings to the table. What you're saying is whatever he brings to the table ain't good enough. He ain't got nothing.
He brings nothing but one trick.
Yeah.
That's it. He has one trick. He has a suspect. He has a suspect jab. His jab is temperamental, and he has one trick: a left hook. It may be a right cross, whatever the fuck that little weak ass right cross he got. Other than that, that's it. That's it. And he has mental weakness. So there you have it. Mental weakness. We already know he's mentally weak. So please don't bring up rise this. No, stop.
You know the way I see this fight going. I'm like Tank gonna take this fight to the inside, and the reason why if this fight go on the inside, I say Ryan is in trouble because he's not a good inside fighter. His thing is more mid range, mid to outside, and if you do try to come on the inside, he's fast enough to drop that right hand on you or that left hook. You know what I mean? And so he's good. He's good at timing that. So timing is going to be key. The jab is going to be key. And I'm just anxious to see what type of game plan that Joe Goosen is going to have. Because I pretty much got an idea what Tank and them going to do. I don't think it's no secret.
We already know what they're going to do. They're going to try to get in the inside. They already know. Once they're in the inside, it's over.
Yeah, they're going to the inside.
That's all. It's like just get in the inside. Just protect yourself, protect your ribs, get in the inside. We know we got them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
going
it.
to the inside. Yeah.
But you know what they got? You know what Goosen and Ryan got? A Schwinn bicycle. That's all they got. A Schwinn. Make sure that Schwinn chain is oiled up, because that's all they're going to try to do is hot shot, move backwards, run around until they get booed, and then they're going to force Ryan to fight, and then Ryan going to get stopped because they're going to start booing him. He's not going to engage. He's going to run. He's going to run. I'm telling you, the boy going to run. He's going to run. He's going to run, Mo. But don't listen to these fools talking about that. You see the bet lines. That's all you need to see, Mo. All right.
Shout out to Ron Bro Fresh. Salute. Hey, we need 8 more likes. We need 8 more likes, guys. We need 8 more likes. Hey, shout out to Brady 12. You say Tank gonna beat the juice out. He say Brady say he gonna beat the juice out of y'all. Keep talking. If he cheat, y'all keep. Ain't nobody showed no receipts on that. Ain't nobody showed no receipts on that yet. You get what I'm saying? You know, ain't nobody showed no receipts on that. Hey, Gertz, what you say? He says a whole lot of assumptions. Hey, you know what, Gertz? That's why we got to see the fight. And I'm gonna tell you something, Gertz. I'm gonna explain something to you. My thing is this. You know what settle all doubts, all arguments? When the fighters get in the ring and fight each other. That settles all arguments. When they get in the ring and fight each other, that settles everything. Call what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Coach, man. This Swat Jones from Fort Worth, man.
Hey, Swat Jones from Fort Worth. Talk to me, fam.
Man, I wasn't even gonna call in, but man, I heard the caller before. A lot of motion, you know, a lot of things, you know, and I understand, you know, Ryan do got a chance. I do feel like he got a chance. I don't think it's gonna be easy for Tank at all. I don't. But the thing is like, for me, I mean, just for me, from what I've seen, just watching boxing, just, you know, and I'm not a genius on it, but I've never seen a flat-footed orthodox fighter just have an advantage against an agile southpaw. Especially one that can punch. Now this is my thing, and I know just flat-foot, that's fine. But the thing is, like, okay, everybody's saying that Tank just got a left hook. Okay, so for me, everybody's banking on this.
No, they're not talking about Tank. They're saying Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia just got a left hook. He got the quick left. He got the left hook. That's his patent move. But he also got that right here. He also got that right cross.
No, my bad, because I'm just thinking of all the people that I just talked to, like the barbershop. My fault, man. I just kind of went in my zone with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the chat or the channel. I ain't saying that. So, but you know, just when I'm thinking about it, and you know, when I'm hearing about it, it's like, okay, but everybody banking to. I mean, not saying everybody, but I mean, like from what I was telling them, it's like, okay,
the people you've been talking to, I got you.
Right. So you banking on if Ryan's power is gonna really make Tank back up. Mm-hmm. So I mean, the reason why I say that because what if Ryan throw his hardest punch and Tank just eat it? I think that's gonna be I mean,
but see, that's the thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's the thing.
Okay.
Though, like you saying, like what if? And you're right about that. There's many different variations that can happen in this fight, and this is why we need to really see this fight. Because it'll end all. And this is the thing, right? Fights we've been hearing. Okay, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, that fight. So we finna put a check by that. Devin Haney and Lomachenko seem like they fixing to get ready to fight each other. Lomachenko said May the 20th that fight is going down. So we're gonna put a check by that. That's gonna see. These are in all argument type fights. The other fight I don't even like mentioning these two dude names, Crawford and Spence. You know what I mean? Because I still don't believe that fight happening at all. You know, but I don't even want to talk about them. But these are in all argument type fights, and so you know, not necessarily more so. It's good for the boxing fans, but it's we get to end the argument because once they get in the ring and fight each other, there is nothing else to say at that point.
Absolutely. I mean, and you know what, Coach, as a boxing fan, I mean, and I love your show, man. I mean, and as a boxing fan, when you bring it back down to it, that's all I care about. I love boxing, man. I love different fighters. It's not about, you know, and I love old school fighters, man. And these new ones I'm learning about, really. But I mean, I just stopped watching them for a long time. So, like you said, man, like, okay, like with these fighters, man, coming in, see, this is shit that we didn't really have to, like, worry about. Not a lot, not like it is now, but now you got like it's so many arguments everywhere you go as far as this fighter. I'm like, well, hell, why don't they fight each other, man? Like, come on, man. Like, we grown ass men. Who the fuck want to sit here and just argue about two damn fighters who getting paid more than we do? And then hell, we want to have the barbecue. You know what I'm saying? We want to bring a community together because boxing matches used to bring the community together. They used to bring everybody around. They used to bring family members back. And I'm not trying to be on no soft shit, but that's what it did for us.
Yeah.
And now that you got these fighters around here, you know, just acting like they don't want to fight, we like, well, hell, all of them pussy. Then I mean, I don't want to say it like that, but I'm just saying that you start to feel like that because back in the day, it's like, okay, you think this fighter can beat this fighter. The fighters end up hearing about people saying that in the streets. So all of a sudden, that other fighter go approach the other fighter. And a lot of times it wasn't a lot of bad blood. It wasn't like they was mad at each other like that. They like, well, my nigga, they say you can beat me. I think I can beat you. Shit, let's put it together. And they gave us what we wanted to see. You know what I'm saying?
Because the fight settles all arguments.
Yeah, dude.
Just like we had this, they had a civil war online with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. They said the Floyd Mayweather versus the Pactars. Guess what? Floyd beat Manny Pacquiao. And it shut everything down. There's no.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so that's how you shut that up. They got the men getting the ring and fight each
other.
Come
on, man.
Hey, listen, Swab, thank you for calling, fam. I'm finna get ready to shut it
down. Man,
appreciate
you.
Yes, sir.
My man.
Shout out to Swab Jones, man. Fort Worth in the building. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. This is where we settle all arguments. We settle all arguments and debates. We got to get it in the ring. You get what I'm saying? I can sit here and break it down and talk about how much I think my fighter gonna win, and my fighter gonna do this, and my fighter big, and he's bigger than you, and you know, I heard, yeah, man, Spencer's big, and Crawford ain't seen nobody the size of Spencer. He gonna do A, B, C, and D, and then vice versa, and yada 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 yada. You know what I say? I say, man, when they gonna fight? And when they gonna fight? Because that's the school of thought that I come from. When they gonna fight? When they fight each other, that's gonna settle all doubts. And I'm gonna tell you something else too. I hear what Ron Boy is saying. But guess what? They have something called upsets in boxing as well. Upsets do happen in boxing. I know that Tank Davis is highly, he's gonna be favored. Everyone is picking him. Even myself, I'm picking him to win. But guess what? Upsets do happen in boxing. They do happen. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, there's never been a time in boxing where the guy that was favored has always won. Show me anybody who been watching boxing or any comeback sport. Give me an example of any comeback sport well, the person who was favored to won the fight 100% of the time. It doesn't happen. And 100% of the time, it doesn't happen. And you always have fights where you be like, man, I ain't see that coming, man. Like, man, I can't believe it. You get what I'm saying? So take that into consideration as well. But let's give everybody a round of applause. It is what it is. It is what it is. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let's end the poll. Let's end the poll. Hold on. Let's end this poll, guys. End this poll. This is what we have. We have 542 votes. 542 votes. 24% of the people say the pay-per-view will sell 750,000 to 100 million pay-per-view, to 100 million, to 1 million pay-per-view buys. I'm gonna, as a matter of fact, let me screenshot this. Because I am going to let you guys see it. 29% say that this fight will sell anywhere between 500 to 749,000 pay-per-view buys. 33% say that this fight will sell anywhere between 300 and 499 pay-per-view buys. 14% picked that this fight will sell 250,000 pay-per-view buys or less. As a matter of fact, I just ended the poll so you guys can see it. And you can see, this ain't Coach capping, not making this up. That's the poll right there. How many pay-per-view buys, how many pay-per-views will Tank versus Ryan Garcia sell? There it goes right there. I want you guys to screenshot that. Screenshot that. As a matter of fact, we're going to do another poll. We're going to do another poll anyway. We're going to do another poll anyway before we get to it. We're going to do another poll before we get to it. You get what I'm saying? And what to say, Rick Chills, he say upset surely happened. Ask Reggie Bush about how this guy from South Side of Houston named Vince Young. Oh yeah, you talking about, I'm just saying it just in boxing in general. Shit like that happens, bro. Shit like that happens. I've seen guys who were experts. I've seen guys who were experts and like really broke it down and stuff like that. And then next thing you know, shit happened. It does happen. It does happen. It does happen in boxing. Not saying that that's what's going to happen, but guess what? We need to see this fight. We need to see this fight. Ryan Garcia has a tough task ahead of him. He does have a lot of defensive deficiencies, and he's going to have an answer for Tank Davis. If he take this fight to the inside, and listen, the only chance Tank have of winning this fight, he's going to have to make it an inside fight. Now, he can out jab Ryan Garcia. You have seen it's situations where shorter fighters, the fighter with the shorter reach can out jab the taller fighter, and they do that with timing. Timing and footwork will allow him to gauge that, if he can gauge that distance and range and feints and stuff like that, and get him to open up, to throw his jab so that he can come on the inside and bam and out jab him. You can't. I can show you several examples of shorter fighters out jabbing fighters with the longer arm reach. There's many different fights I can show you out there who can do that. And then, like if you watch Roberto Duran and not John the Beast Mugabe, my bad. What's my main man name? Roberto Duran and one of my favorite fights, 1989. Damn, what the dude name, man? And y'all know what I'm talking about. I forgot the brother name. In 1989, Roberto Duran and Schoolo, who the dude I'm reaching for, man? I got his name, I got his face in my Iran Barkley. That's it. Iran Barkley. If you watch that fight, Roberto Duran and Iran Barkley was the bigger fighter. He was the taller fighter, he had the longer reach. Roberto Duran, but every time Iran Barkley was shot that left jab out there, if you watch that fight, Roberto Duran slip to the, like, when Ryan Barkley threw his jab, he'll slip it. He got mid-range. He baited him. When he throw the jab, he'll slip it and come over the top with the right cross. And he was hitting him with that punch all night long. And if you look at the 11th round, Iran Barkley, I forgot what he threw. Iran Barkley got hit with a left hook. He got hurt with a left hook in the 11th round. He got hurt with a left hook, right cross, Roberto Duran, I think he came with another left. And then when I ran Barkley, he was going backwards. He tried to throw a jab, and Roberto Duran came over the top with the right, with overhand right, with the right cross, bam, and he dropped him. That's how the left side of Iran Barkley's eye got so swole. He kept timing him. He was the smaller fighter with the shorter arm reach, but he kept timing him, coming over the top with that right, bap, and you know what I mean? So we'll see. Timing. We'll see who timing gonna be on point. Shout out, hey man, shout out to my main man, Quentin Gilliam, man. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you, man, for renewing the membership. I appreciate that, fam. We'll see what's going on with that. The timing is gonna be key. The timing is gonna be key. What did he say? Say Rockman was a 20-1 underdog against Lennox Lewis. Yeah, ain't nobody give Hasim Rockman a chance. Nobody. Hasim Rockman was a 20-1 underdog. Nobody gave him a chance. In this case right here with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, ain't nobody giving Ryan Garcia a chance. I hear the argument what Ron Boyce Fresh is saying. Ryan ain't got no defense, money grab, chin in the air, Reggie gonna do A, B, C, and D. I hear all of that. But I've heard that before. I've heard that before with Lennox Lewis and Ryan. I heard that before with Lennox Lewis and Rockman. See, no one knew what was gonna happen until after it happened. You get what I'm saying? So we gotta look at it like that. We gotta look at it like that as well. But once again, it's on, man. It's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. TRUMediaTodayUSA boxing. You ought to know what time it TI is, man. It is what it is, man. Hey, look here, man. Before we end the show, we do have to thank our Lord and Savior.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican Monster.
You gotta know what time it is, man. We like to bring big time boxing, man, to everybody here.
Don't ever forget, when I found you, you was strung out on coke. When I found you, you was like a big house, contemplating about killing yourself. So don't you ever forget who brought you to big time boxing. I drugged you back. I brought you back. I provided food and put food on your table for your family to eat. And I'm doing it for the second time. So don't you ever forget that.
Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, man. If you're a #1 contender and you're looking for a shot at the champ, look here, man. Let them know what time it is.
I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand.
You what? I don't care about Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Guess what? They pay-per-view ain't gonna do nowhere near sell the amount of break the records and sell as many pay-per-view buys as my dog Hippity. Old pussy ass nigga, what's going on, boy? I'm telling you, boy, I'm knock your fuck ass out, boy. Blow for blow, pound for pound, nigga. I got the title, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, finna knock one of you what kind of niggas out. Nigga, I got these hands, nigga. I'm throwing them paws at that nigga, finna knock your ass down again, nigga. Get your ass back up, nigga. Don't run, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, I want all the smoke. Nigga, I'm throwing them paws, nigga. I'm putting them hands on you, nigga. I told you what I'm gonna do to you, nigga. Catch you with the check left hook. Nigga, check left hook, nigga. I told you, boy, pound for pound, nigga. I'm the best. This more action than any Devin Haney fight. Put these paws on you, nigga. I told you, I got you backing up, nigga. I got you backing up. Nigga, watch that check left foot, knock your ass down again, nigga. I'm telling you, boy, it is what it is, nigga. I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm telling you, boy, we ain't even playing over here, boy. Hey, you ought to know what time it is.
Come on, man. Come on, y'all.
And you know what, man? I am kind of glad this fight is happening, man, because this is good. This is really good for the sport of boxing. It's really good, man. We know we need the big fights. We need the big fights. Shout out to Ryan Garcia. Shout out to Tank Davis for making this fight happen. I give them more credit than anybody.
Now, I run every kind of bitch, every kind of place, and I know one thing. When it comes down on you, you either collectivize or you run like a solitary rat.
We got to collectivize in order to make this fight happen. We had to collectivize in order to make this fight happen.
Yo, I will break my leg off, up in your ass so far that you be shitting sneaker for a month.
Shout out to my dog, Booger Ray Leonard. It's kind of strange that Booger Ray is not going to be a part of this promotions. It is kind of strange that Booger Ray is not going to be a part of this promotions. Anybody can reach out to Booger Ray Leonard. Let him know that that Coach Malachi Williams is hiring. You know what I mean? He don't have to do any massages. We don't need no baby oil. He don't need none of that stuff. You know what I mean? That the other guys have done before. Just let Booger Ray know that Coach would love to have him as a co-host. Y'all let Booger Ray know, man. Let him know what time it is, man.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
And you already know what time it is, man. Shout out to Booger Ray Leonard and Eddie the Hitman Hearn.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of you in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Didn't you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucking hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about?
The good news is, man, we ain't got to hit nothing about no doggone Rocky Marciano on this channel.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something wonderful. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you something, man. Anybody want to come to my promotional company and try to renegotiate your contract? I got something for you.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Hopefully, we can get Jamal the Hitman Charlo. I can't call him the Hitman. I leave the Hitman for Tommy Hearns. There's nothing Hitman about Jamal Charlo. That's disrespect to Tommy Hearns. So hopefully we can get Jamal Charlo, Mr. Lions only. Hopefully we can get him back in the ring soon.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's
please.
up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Mellow.
This what I'm telling y'all. Tank Davis better win this fight. Everybody's saying that Tank is going to win. Everyone is saying that Ryan don't stand a chance. I get all of that. And you can break down intangibles. I'm gonna actually break it down from a skill set standpoint myself. Look at all the things that Tank and Ryan do good. Look at all the things that both fighters do bad. Because both of them have flaws. Tank is not a perfect fighter. Ryan Garcia is not a perfect fighter. We do know that. Both of them have flaws. But we're gonna break it down. But I'm gonna tell you this here. Whoever you ride with, if that motherfucker lose, including myself, I don't want no nigga splaining the next day. I do not want any nigga splaining from nobody.
We must internalize the flatulation of the matter by transmitting the effervescence of the Indonesian proximity in order to further segregate, to preclude on the issue of world domination would only circumvent, circumcise the revelation that reflects the aphrodisiac symptoms which now perpetrates the Jericho's activation.
That's all I'm saying, dog. And to the ops.
Fuck you. Fuck the plane you flew in on. Fuck them shoes. Fuck the socks with the bell on it. Fuck them cheap-ass cigars. Fuck your yuck mouth teeth. Fuck your hairpiece. Fuck your chocolate. Fuck Guy Ritchie. Fuck Prince William. Fuck the Queen. This is America. My president is black and my Lambo is blue, nigga. Now get the fuck out of my hotel room. And if I see you in the street, I'm slapping the shit out of you.
I don't know what time in TI is. Yes, sir. Once again, the Sodas. I'm Coach Malachi Williams signing out. True Media Today USA Boston. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat station. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.